Ladies and gentlemen, please come in and take your seats. Our show will begin in just 15 minutes.
What's going on, people, and welcome to E3 2017. Yo, guys, I don't know if you could tell, but I am completely hyped for this year. You know, this is the Christmas time for gamers, and EA is starting it off, and we are going to do the live reaction to their conference. Guys, thank you everybody for coming in and hanging out with us live. You know, we got color commentary, we got a couple special guests here, and let me go on and do the intros for you. First off, we got a couple special guests, and I want to introduce first from the GRG family. He is known as that smooth talker on the GRG podcast, and that is my boy Fonzarelli. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's great to be here on the next podcast special edition, I guess, of this E3 showcase, and I can't wait to see what EA's got in store for us. It's going to be a great time.
Nice. Anything in particular that you really want to see from EA today, man?
No, not really. I know we're going to see a bunch of Star Wars stuff, right?
That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
So, are you a Star Wars fan? Do you like the movies? And
Oh,
stuff
definitely,
like that?
no doubt. Like Star Wars, of course. The original trilogy will always go down as the best for me, but yeah, I can get down with the new ones.
Nice, man. Another special guest, man. We actually brought in that ray of sunshine, Mr. Positivity from the Xbox Live parties. We call him Delirium Blades.
What's going on, people? I've never done this before. Not that nervous, but here to give my opinions on some of this stuff. Let's do it.
Nice, man. I am putting your volume up now, man. It's weird. In the party chat, you are definitely loud enough. But dude, do you have any words of positivity for this EA conference, man?
I'm positive that tomorrow we will see Microsoft stuff, and we can just get past this EA stuff for now and go from there.
All right. Next on the list, man, from the next podcast, that chinchilla wearing fool. You know what it's time to do, right? It's time to stand up, show that respect, kiss that ring. The Don.
Hey, what's up, guys? Every time Xbot says special guest, I think he's talking about K Mega because he is special. And that guy, I saw. Are you streaming off your Xbox? Because I saw his little icon pop up on your Xbox on the live stream. Him being online, and weird, he's not here. Strange. And his internet's not working on the day we're supposed to do the tournament. Strange.
Ooh.
Just saying.
Dang.
He is special.
He doesn't want
goodness.
that work in Tekken.
Oh no, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to call Dead or Alive a better game.
All right, guys. A little issue here in terms of the stream. We're going right back into it. Um, there we go. We are all set. But yo, it's kind of interesting. Are you calling out K Mega when it comes to this whole Tekken 7 tournament thing right now, man?
I'm just saying my internet's working on the day we're supposed to have the tournament. So if his is not working, I wonder why he planned it on the day that he was moving. I'm just saying.
You hear that, Mega? I know Mega. Yo, if his internet is up and everything like that, man, he said he's gonna come in, so he might have a couple words there, man. Yo, Mega, get your defense ready. But
Hey, just tell him to bring that A button. That's all. That's all I asked for.
And last but certainly not least, joining us live. I think he's calling himself a new name on Twitter. It's the Mr. Don't give a fuck. Is that what it is? Mr. Newark NJ.
What's going on, everybody? E3 is finally here. I'm excited. This is Christmas for me. Like how the kids, on the 25th of December. This is my Christmas right here. I cannot wait for tomorrow for this conference, and I'm actually excited about this EA conference because watching the trailer Need for Speed, the game looks amazing. Look like they're going back to their roots, and I can't wait for this Madden.
All right, so you're looking forward to the Need for Speed and to the Madden. Now with Need for Speed, you said it looks like they're going back to their roots, dude. Can you kind of elaborate a little bit? Because when I saw the trailer, I thought of like The Run, Need for Speed's The Run, just for this generation. So what do you mean by like Need for Speed kind of going back to their roots, man?
Well, the underground days where they focus a lot on car customization and car clubs and stuff like that. And I see it looks like they're taking a page out of Forza book with the barn finds type things going on. So it looks like this Need for Speed is mixed with a lot of different car games, and visually, I have to give it the crown right now because from the trailer, if that was in engine like they said it was, the game looks amazing, man.
Well, dude, yeah. Even the last Need for Speed, when it came to visuals, I mean, let's just I don't know. Let's give props where it's due. The last Need for Speed, it looked absolutely amazing to me. Like I thought
the nighttime setting, 24 hours just kind of ruined it a little bit. but the game does look good though.
I was gonna say, but Underground was basically at night all the time anyway, man. So
that is true. All right, I dropped my phone again.
I was gonna say he got kidnapped, man. Live.
Yeah, because I got caught off guard because I didn't know we was going live this early, and I had like 15% battery, so I got it on the charger now.
Oh damn.
But yeah, the Need for Speed Underground game. I mean, I don't know. The graphics look good, and I want to see some daytime footage of some Need for Speed.
Yeah, definitely.
Frostbite kicking ass right now, man.
Dude,
and I'm not interested in the soccer games either. But this new FIFA that's coming out, 18 looks like the Frostbite is kicking ass right now visually.
Visually,
like,
yeah.
You look at the visuals and you just don't believe that, and NBA Live is a whole nother story, man. I'm not really looking forward to that because, I look forward to it every year, but you get burnt every year, man. So hopefully they got something.
Nice. Yo, Don, when it comes to the EA conference, dude, is there anything in particular that you are looking forward to seeing?
I'm looking forward to seeing. It's rough because I have already seen something.
Oh goodness!
Yeah.
Insider.
So yeah. No. EA is. I've never grown up. I never really liked EA because I was never a sports game guy. But EA recently has gone more into other genres and other categories. I think we're going to see more than one Star Wars game. Is my prediction. I don't think that's a fair prediction. I would say up to 3.
The Amy Hennig one, maybe.
I'm saying up to 3 different Star Wars games.
Oh damn!
I'm going wild. Don't get me wrong, but
RPG game that's supposedly being out there.
It's not too much of a long shot to see 3 different Star Wars games, and Frostbite will show it off. They have a strong partnership with Marvel and LucasArts. Gotta keep in mind EA's main headquarters is not too far away from where Star Wars and all that special effects studio is set up, and I can't remember the city, but it's not too far away. It's like an hour and a half drive
Mhm.
for those guys. So they have access to a lot of original movie props and things like that from Lucasfilm. So uh, stuff's going to look phenomenal, without a doubt, with the newer techniques and stuff like that. And Frostbite is going to kick it up a notch. I'm just going to say that this whole entire E3.
Nice, nice. Now, Fonz, I think me and you, because we're talking about the Amy Henning kind of Star Wars RPG, as Don was talking, we like to talk over Don a little bit. We try to bring, his ego down a little. It's really hard to do, but we try to bring it down a little bit. But
Yeah.
Fonz, with everything that happened with Mass Effect Andromeda and the developers coming out and saying that the Frostbite engine it wasn't working well with the RPG aspect and kind of like the stuff they wanted to do with Mass Effect. Do you have any concerns for like the Star Wars RPG that they're developing right now?
No, I think those developers that are in question there just didn't have much. Let's just say they didn't have much experience outside of that game. From what I heard, anyway, some of them didn't. So I think that it had to do with a lot of inexperience, and I don't know. Maybe Don can elaborate a bit on that, but I think that that's what it boiled down to. I don't have any issue with this Frostbite engine. I don't see why it would have an issue with RPG elements or whatnot. It's graphics at the end of the day, so I don't get that. So I don't know if Don can say anything different there to.
There's no legitimate reason for
Yeah,
that,
really
that they answered. There really isn't.
It's just kind of cross pointing the fingers. No, it was this over here, like not this right here. Like,
well, we know the history of the studios as far as the dirty laundry being out there, right? There is a lot of key people leaving that studio around key times before the product was done. It wasn't like contracts were up. Some people got pushed out. There were some leadership issues that have kind of come out and about. So some of that stuff that you can't say that doesn't affect the game. It's like the band breaking up, right?
I'm about to call him Konami Junior, man. To be
Before
honest.
the album comes in. But honestly, the Mass Effect game wasn't that bad. Like it was better than any other Mass Effect game, as far as all the stuff they've done, and completely fair with those guys. They did a better job than the previous team, even though they had a good blueprint to work off of. But I think the Mass Effect fan base is super critical in regards to that, and then them just not owning up to the expectation, I think, is their last downfall.
Don, I think that's kind of funny that you say that they're very critical, because I'm a huge Mass Effect fan, and I did not play Andromeda for various reasons, but I have a friend that played it and said it took him about 11 and a half hours to beat the main story. Anyway, what he told me and what he described to me sounded like a Mass Effect game. However, it just sounded like to me that the critical, the critique on the whole graphics being ugly and things not looking right. It's kind of funny to me because people have a short memory, because the old Mass Effect games had a lot of ugliness to it as well. There was a lot of weird animations and stuff. I remember it.
There was awful normal maps on the first one. That's the one I looked at. It was like, you look at the the clothes they would wear, and they would have this like seam, and the seam was like all jagged. It wasn't anti-aliasing. It was just like a really bad texture, right?
Yeah.
But that's just how they've always been. Then they improved up till 3, but 3 is when the fan base kind of turned on them a little bit, right? With their reasons. And then you have leading into this one, it was such a gap. They had the knowing of it coming, the fan base and everything else is a perfect storm, in just a couple of weird animations, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you go the default faces, which is not ideal for what you do on a Mass Effect, but if you go to the default faces with any Mass Effect game, the animations look great. But you start tweaking with the face, with the RPG elements they do with the face and stuff like that.
No doubt.
Then it starts falling apart and it looks like a joke, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's happened with all Mass Effect games.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just one of those things. Like, I always like to compare things equally as much as possible, and I actually really did like the Mass Effect game quite a bit. And I'm still playing through it. I haven't even gotten through the main story area yet. Like, it's doing more things than the other Mass Effect, that's for sure.
Nice. Before we get in, we got about less than a minute and a half here. I want to let you guys know one of the things I'm excited for is last year EA kind of announced their indie development program and stuff like that. So just real quick, Blades, are you into like indie games, and is that something you might look forward to with this conference today, man?
There's only one thing I'm looking for in this conference, and that's something along the lines of Fight Night. I don't really care much for the MMA stuff that they did. I mean, I'm a fan of MMA, but I'd much rather just see Fight Night. But for the indie stuff,
I'm with you 100%.
You are about to be very disappointed, I think. But huge shout out. Hold on.
Arms.
Huge shout out to O Snaps, a part of the Next family. You know, she is the first lady of the Next podcast, and she is out there in the chat. Huge shout out to everybody who stopped by to check this out live. We are getting close to 70 people watching right now. Thank you guys for all the support. For some reason, they put in the ESRB rating from, pending to mature, and I thought they were about to go into a trailer. But, when it's all said and done, this is the start of E3. I know people say, Sunday it's the big conferences and stuff. But here we go, guys. You guys ready to do this?
Oh, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Yeah, they started on my stream.
Yeah, we're going now, guys. We are going now. And everybody in the chat, please let me know about the sound. Let me know if you want me to turn us up, if you want me to turn the actual stream up. Let me know how the sound is while we're going through here, okay, guys? But let's sit back and enjoy. I mean, you got your usual right here with Madden. Heavy Star Wars. Oh, I did see Sims. Oh, damn, man. They going Patriots jerseys, really? Nah.
Doesn't Crap hate the Patriots?
Dude, I am right with Crap on that.
Man, they need to bring back Fight Night for real.
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah, that MMA.
I love mixed martial arts, but I do not like their games. They just can't get the ground game right. Oh my God.
We're drumming, guys. We are drumming.
As a Patriots fan, I'm ashamed right now.
I was gonna say you better
to this man.
I heard Blades actually got offered a job to do, to be one of the drummers. He actually turned it down. So.
Nah, bro. I can drum, but I would not be on that stage right now. Look how stupid they look.
Oh my goodness.
I don't give a damn. I'd do it.
That was Dan Marino.
Why not?
So they're adding a campaign to their
All right.
Madden?
All right, no doubt, Scorpion, we are bringing the stream up.
Football's my life. My father used to say, when the world knocks you down, get back up again.
All right, I brought the stream volume up pretty decently, guys.
You're not the only one trying to get drafted. No man, forget you.
Dude, I got my earbud in to hear the conference portion.
Yeah.
Final play of the game. It's the biggest moment of your life.
Did they have a story like this in last year's?
Nope.
This looks really in depth though when it comes.
They're
to
bringing
the
it
story.
back, and that's good. Like
Long
that.
shot.
Man, this is an in-depth story. It's compelling here.
Round of applause for the drum line,
But
guys.
dare you say, is it dynamic?
You know, I
That's
might buy
Madden
this
like
Madden.
You've never seen it. And I might be biased.
I haven't
but I'm
bought
pretty
a
sure
Madden
that's
in
the most
years.
Innovative Madden we've done.
17 was actually real good.
Welcome to EA Play 2017, coming to you from the Hollywood Palladium. This is our second
Not
year
for
at
anything.
EA
This guy
Play.
looks like he has
Last
thrown a
year
couple
we went
bodies
out
in
on
the
a
river
limb,
in New
trying
York
to do
City.
something a little
Yeah, he
different
looks like the
than
villain from Mass
changing
Effect
the
2.
way we interact with products before they launch.
He looks
We wanted
plastic.
to do something that put the games
I wonder
in
if
your
it-
hands earlier.
You wouldn't identify,
and
you can
showed
see
us
his
how much
eyebrow
further we can go.
area like move.
As
I don't
you
think
can
it
see,
moves.
we've built a
It's like
creative
forehead.
space here.
Botox.
We're right in the middle of
Wow.
it. This is going to be where it
We
all
are going
goes
in
down
on him
over the
already,
next 3
guys.
days. Playing,
Thank
No,
you,
creating,
I'm just saying. What's
sharing
CG?
with the rest of the world. We've built it
Sorry,
this way for a
bud.
very
Keep
simple
doing it.
reason. We want more of you to be able to experience this moment. For thousands of you in Hollywood this week, we have hundreds of stations for hands-on gameplay.
I'm so hyped right
And
now,
for tens of
man.
millions
We
of you out
are
there
starting
joining
E3.
online from across the world, you won't hear it just from us. You'll hear it from players.
It's just going to get better
right
tomorrow.
here. They're here to see new things, to ask questions, to challenge us, to tell us what they like, and especially what they don't. They're going to connect with each other.
Oh, I gotta
and
put my
create
TV volume up.
content.
I can't hear
And of
everything you're
course,
saying.
they're going to play as many games as they possibly can. So let's set the stage for what we'll do over the next hour and a bit. We're going to go deep into 8 new experiences, each with major reveals, massive innovation, and stories that'll pull you in. 2 years ago, we launched Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh,
and we
Snap says
got
he looks like a
lot of
homeless
feedback.
person.
A lot of it positive, and a bunch of it constructive.
It's the guy that took Peter Moore's job.
Positive.
I believe so.
So today
Yeah,
we're
he's
gonna
been there
bring
for a
you
while,
30
though, I
minutes of
think.
Star Wars
So you just kind of
Battlefront 2. And what we hope
went up the
you'll
ranks.
see is that we've addressed all of the feedback and gone even further. We've got a mix of everything here for you. A look at new IP,
they're going right in it.
trailers, demos, and a bunch of
What
live
is going
gameplay.
on, Dirty? I hope
This
you're
is
enjoying
gonna
the
be a lot of
show.
fun. And it
Dr.
should be, right?
Gauntlet said, yeah,
Because
he's
we're
got some
all here for
Botox
one
on.
simple reason. All of us share one
3 minutes of Star Wars Battlefront 2.
and that's that games are the best.
He might just have incredible muscle control of his forehead.
Yeah. They connect us like nothing else. They bring us together across cities and countries. They
I'm an awful
inspire
person.
us.
What is wrong
They
with me?
ignite the fires of competition inside us. Games allow us to do extraordinary things and to be extraordinary in our own ways.
I
Games
hear you,
enable us
Scorpion,
to be our
and
most creative
I aim to
selves.
please, man.
Whether that's as game makers trying to pioneer new ways to play, or players making each game a unique expression of our own passion for what we do. Games put the power of play in our hands, to do with it what we want and to make it our own.
I'm
So
with
let's
you.
celebrate.
Stop talking. Show the game.
I would say
Next 3
shout
days,
out
we're
to
here to
Solo
celebrate
Dolo,
play
the first
with all of
person
you.
to say a
And what better
traditional
place to
thing
start
when
than
it
with
comes
a
to
game
E3
that has
conferences.
taken
Just
the
show
world
the
by
games,
storm.
man.
Battlefield 1.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I
There's
heard
more
Battlefield,
than
and I
20
just
million
shut the
Battlefield 1
fuck up,
players
bro.
out there today, and we've got a lot to share about a revolution that's coming to this great franchise. So let's jump to Battlefield right from the creative heart of EA Play.
Hey everyone, I'm Andrew Galata, producer for Battlefield 1 at our DICE studio
Great
right
title,
here
by
in
the way.
LA.
Battlefield 1 is a
I'm standing
really,
inside
really
the
fun
creator
game.
cave at EA Play.
It needs
where
more
our
weapons
community
for me.
is creating new content to share with players across the globe. It's unbelievably rewarding to see more than
It's World War
20
I. They don't
million
have very many
players
guns back then.
embracing the game,
Exactly. And that's the
crafting
problem I
their
have
own
with it.
memorable moments.
Oh,
only
Snaps is
possible
calling for
in Battlefield 1.
the homeless
Let's take a
billionaire
look.
pimp to come back.
Anyway, I got some questions to ask you.
Okay.
What is it about the Battlefield franchise that's so special and appealing to you?
The thing
Is this in Frostbite?
Battlefield is teamwork. I'm not good at shooting. Sometimes I like to repair or heal.
He said he's in the creator cave.
Was everybody watching the stream on?
YouTube?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
No, what channel though on YouTube?
Just go to EA.
Yeah, go to Electronic Arts, man.
Community where people are just so passionate about their game. Everyone in this community is focusing on making this game as best as it can be.
Look at that backdrop.
And
That was
expanding on the
beautiful.
experiences that we've already had.
Was mich an Battlefield begeistert, ist die schiere Bandbreite an Dingen, die ich in diesem Spiel tun kann.
Player versus tank versus plane versus environment.
My most memorable moments is what I do with my community. A 64-man army that just does massive, crazy things.
I have made so many amazing friends who have become more like family.
All right,
something
calling
that
for the
brought a
sound
whole lot of
even
people
louder
together
here.
who
I think they're
squad
trying
up
to drown
and
us
go
out.
and tear
yo.
up.
Dude, go Bam Bam on that, man.
We are almost maxed out here, guys. Hold on.
Oh, got a roadkill.
I gotta start playing this game again.
Why is there a shark?
I'll never be able to do that again in my life. life. I'll never be able to do that again in my life. Never, ever. That's it. That's as good as it gets. I should just stop playing. I should quit.
Still, what? Why is there a shark? I'm so confused.
He just disabled a moving truck with a grenade while jumping off a horse. Incredible. We love these only in Battlefield moments, and we want even more of them. So we're bringing more ways for you to play. First, night maps debut this summer. In Neville Nights and Prise de Terreur, you'll need to deploy
night
tactics
maps
as you fight through the night in a massive network of trenches.
Oh my goodness.
Second, I'm excited to announce a major revolution in Battlefield 1. We're bringing epic battles to the Eastern Front of World War I. In the Name of the Tsar expands Battlefield 1 to the blistering winter in
So
the
what
East.
was up with the shark?
This is the biggest
shark's
front
frozen,
of World
I
War
guess.
I. And with it, we're bringing you 6 new maps, the Russian army, including the mighty Hussar cavalry, new vehicles and weapons to expand your arsenal, and the iconic Women's Battalion of Death.
The
Finally,
Women's Battalion
we're
of
introducing
Death.
a richer gameplay experience in both progression and operations mode. By bringing
Otherwise known
deeper
as
player
marriage.
progression through all new assignments, the ability
Go, new
to
weapons.
tailor your playstyle with specializations, and
Keep
new
forgetting we're live.
multi-battle
Sorry.
experiences woven through the fan-favorite game mode, Operations. All of this coming in September as part of In the Name of the Tsar. And for the next 3 days, the Lupkow Pass map from In the Name of the Tsar is right here at EA Play. For those of you tuning in, you'll get a glimpse of it from
That's a
these
nice
guys
looking
when
map,
they share it
though.
on their channels very soon. So there you have it, 8 new maps in total, opening up the largest front in World War I with new ways to play.
That's
There's
cool they're
never
bringing
been
that
a
into the
better
game.
time to be part of the Battlefield community. Now enough of me. Let's give you a first look at In the Name of the Tsar.
I hope they don't
revolution
spend too much
is
time on
coming.
this because add-on like DLC is awesome. Just don't hang on it. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of a strange way to start the conference, right?
DLC,
And by the way,
guys.
for
Yo, chat.
Battalion
Give us monies.
Yo, chat.
Battalion of
Definitely
Death.
let us know what you think about this. Do you think this was a good way to start off the conference going into Battlefield
No.
1 DLC?
Nope. Nope.
The old stuff out the way first.
I don't think that's a good way to open. Open strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play the best for last.
That shit does look. Yo, dude.
Just imagine if they open up strong, then they start showing DLC. After that, the momentum of the show is gonna go down.
Yeah, I hear you on that, but yeah, you always save the best for last. But man,
That gameplay looked really good. By the way, it looked really crisp.
Hi everyone.
Well, it's interesting that they're doing DLC to carry it to the following year instead of just releasing a
6,000
new
of the
one.
most creative people making truly amazing experiences.
Good game usually lasts like 3 years
Now
and
this
some
summer is
change.
going to be so much new
But I hope the next one is a
so
bad
much more
company title.
and so many new ways to
oh
play.
yeah, bad company.
And there's
Am
one
I the
more
only one
thing
that thinks
we'll
that
bring
blue
to Battlefield.
dropout's like a little like
Later this year,
washed out
we're going to
looking?
give you a new
When people stand in front of
competitive
it.
experience. We've heard you. You
You
want
get that
a
like
smaller,
that
tighter experience
kind of like
focused on team play.
effect from
You want
like being
all-out
around
world
the
build for
pool or whatever.
competition, and you want it
Yeah,
accessible
like
to players and to viewers.
that's the type of thing that people are
And
supposed to
it's
think
coming.
about.
I can't wait to share
This
more
dude
with you
looks
guys
tired.
at Gamescom in August.
Oh, dude, he's probably partying all
Now,
night.
competition is at
There's
the
so many
center of
parties
the
going on at
and we've always thought
E3
about it
every
a little
night.
differently. We believe
he's
in making
hungover for
stars
sure.
of all our players. Let me tell you something really
Oh,
cool.
look, he's got
Last
that
month,
Xbox
I was
One controller
watching
in his
an
hand.
amazing competitor,
weird.
Shells.
What's
He
that?
was the FUT
Oh.
Championship
That means he's playing on a
finalist in
PC.
Berlin. 6 months
Yeah.
ago, he
Pretty
just
much.
got
I
in.
think so. That is the
Now
adapter.
he's a worldwide star.
Wait,
And he'll be
that guy
competing
has an
for the
Xbox
best
One
at the
controller and a
FIFA
PS4
Interactive World
console
Cup
underneath
final
the
in August.
television. How's that work?
Now, we want to find more stars.
I'm
we're
not
doubling
joking, it was like the
down in
slanted,
competition in
PS4
ways
box.
Only EA
I saw
can.
it.
This fall, we're launching the largest
Oh, that guy's
FIFA
rocking the Elite.
championship ever,
Respect.
with many ways to
Opel.
compete. The best FUT players will compete in the FIFA Ultimate Team
Can somebody
Champions
explain
Cups.
to me why does
And in our
esports wear
official Football
jerseys?
League
I mean,
competitions,
it's not like
you
they
can
exercise
represent
enough
your
to sweat.
favorite real world
because
Yeah.
What's up, Blades? You said because sports.
We'll have much more to share,
Yeah.
including our Madden plans later this
They
summer.
might as well be wearing capes.
As developers,
I'm pissed
your
off. I'm
passion
like
is what fuels us.
40
Your
seconds behind you
stories
guys.
inspire us,
I want
and
a cape.
competition like nothing else.
Just refresh your
brings them
stream
to
and it'll
life.
work. That's what I did.
I'm behind you guys too, but I've refreshed several times.
Me too. It just puts me right back where I was.
Oh, I did. Sorry, I'm saying that because I'm closer to California.
My first time. This is my first time.
Stream because it's louder than the other streams. One of the streams I went to was too low.
I want to beat them just like they want to beat me. I just don't understand
Scorpion
how
is a
people
huge
think I'm the
soccer
underdog.
fan from what I've seen in chat.
This is the highest level you can play.
Okay, maybe not.
There is a real thin line between
Not
success
into
and
soccer
failure.
here, so.
How nervous are you right now?
Yes, it's soccer, not football, guys.
It's football.
No, I actually call it football.
He's just a person you can hate.
I recognize it as the most popular sport in the world.
You are un-American if you call it football.
Nope, not going to see it. He's come up in second place time and time again.
I mean, you play with a ball with your foot, but it's soccer.
You know, you guys can say what you want about FIFA and stuff like that, but it is a lot of fun.
To crown a new king.
Newark, that is really loud, man.
He's going Bam Bam down.
I got Atmos in here, bro. Like I watch E3's thundering in this house, bro. I apologize. That's why I keep muting my mic.
You sitting on top of the subwoofer.
My subwoofer is actually 14 feet away from me.
He's sitting on the subwoofer.
Yeah. So you can feel the thunder down under.
Wow. Okay.
He's got a pelt.
I have a feeling we'll see this in arenas tomorrow.
This game look, if y'all ain't see it already.
It's interesting they put all that work into the Unite engine, and they made like 2 games with it, and they're like, we're ditching this. Doubling down on Frostbite.
What's left that's not on Frostbite? Everything, they've converted everything by now, right?
Everything EA proper is all on Frostbite. And then that way, when they want to do improvements, they consolidate all those improvements on one engine. So it's over to all their titles. It's a good way to go.
Smart. It's real smart.
Don't show up to my show if you got no.
Sports games actually are some of the ones that impress me the most because they have to come up with a new version every year. And still make improvements, and there's so many players, like, it's pretty mind-blowing.
One thing EA still kind of like disappoints me with when it comes to their sports titles is the clothing movement. Like I don't see their clothes moving naturally. 2K
2K started that. Yeah, I remember in baseball 2006 when they started adding that the weather affecting the jerseys.
Yo,
that was awesome.
Y'all didn't just notice something.
What's up?
That Microsoft done had FIFA marketing rights anymore.
Yeah,
in Blazers. That's Rog.
Yeah, I like when the PlayStation logo came up and they showed FIFA. I'm like, oh wow.
Oh, we really are. Some of you will know us as the hosts of one of the top.
I still think they'll talk about it if they talk about arenas.
To be produced in the Panic Room and
Are they really going to sit and talk about FIFA for a while?
Somehow
they've always kind of done this sort of thing.
You gotta remember, it's the most popular sport in the world.
We've tricked
all right,
them all,
people in the United States might be like, oh man, look what they're doing now. But for anybody that's tuning in on a global standpoint, they are like literally inches away from their TV right now, staring at all this stuff.
Yeah, FIFA's EA's breadwinner, man. Like this, no other game probably come close to sales like this game does.
Madden's the closest, and it isn't even close.
Damn, those jeans.
I love the chat right now. We got Snaps loving the sports section. People talking about the skinny jeans.
ability
jeans.
to suavely
Yo,
fly
douchebags.
past all defenders.
And
Freaking awesome.
And these atmospheres, Rog, take a look at this.
See, over in Europe,
Visuals, man, it's crazy.
but guys and girls wear the same
Pasty white
jeans.
legs, and this is massive, Rog. They've
Couple
now
of
got
old
the
ass dudes
ideal
balding with
athlete
skin.
Look at Iron
develop
Wolf.
the game. Is there anyone better and more genetically
No, we
sound
don't want to look
than
in that
Cristiano
direction. We-
Ronaldo? Could
we
you
stay
get
away from that
anyone
direction.
better than that?
That man doesn't have a six-pack. He's got an eight.
He riding the Microsoft
And
train.
EA Sports know the only way to make
But not to talk about that though. But
is to jam him in spandex and
What is going
motion
on?
capture.
Pregnant.
Beautiful
Thank
man.
you for joining
what they do with the motion capture is amazing.
Back-to-back champion of Europe.
Yeah.
The La Liga title.
Yeah.
Ballon d'Or.
See, I
winner,
still think
literally
their characters
every
look
trophy.
stiff and stuff
And
like
most
that,
impressive from
though.
our
I don't know. It
perspective.
might be just me, dude.
It's not the
He
character
has
animations,
hair,
but you
Roger.
said it's like
But
the
as
additional
huge
stuff, like the
as Ronaldo
clothing
has
doesn't
been
move.
this
It's not
past
dynamic.
year, there's one
that sense.
story bigger than them all.
Dude, I can't wait for them to
Word-
upgrade
Peter
to
Moore
that point. You know what
becoming
I'm saying?
CEO at Liverpool.
The word of the
Good
day
luck
is
with that
dumb.
one, mate.
Yeah, no,
Skinny
Roger.
jeans.
No,
I don't like their clothes.
the
They're on
biggest
stage
story
proving it right
in
now.
Football is, of course, Alex Hunter.
Damn, dude.
The
Could you
new
find a tighter
hero
pair of pants?
the virtual pitch and the star of the journey.
What
Are-
you don't
but high
realize
water?
is that's actually not
Scored
pants,
more
but
than
what that's
360
his skin that
million
is
goals
just painted over.
in his
man.
first season.
Oh,
Wow.
that one's true, and so's this one. Whenever our good old English national team take the field over the past year,
Yeah.
the single name most tweeted,
Yeah.
even more than Sir Harry Kane,
Yeah.
Alex Hunter.
This dude's
Yeah,
jeans
we could've
are
used him
sponsored by
today.
Saran Wrap.
We could have won it all.
Dude, I couldn't
Talking
even
about
fit my
winning
legs
it all,
into
though, what a
one of those
storybook
jeans.
year Alex
Rip
Hunter's
it.
had.
I can't fit my
Winning the
finger
FA
into
Cup,
one. Like,
Just 18 years old, barely passed his bar mitzvah.
I can't fit my biceps.
More in his first season than I will in my entire life.
That is true.
The other dude
Right
helped him
at the
put 'em
start
on.
To a truly
oh,
Yeah,
damn, that is a bad picture.
Damn.
It's definitely a two-person job. There's no doubt.
Defeat, glory and conflict, dreams come true, and challenges that lie ahead.
So, everyone wants to know, what is next for our man Alex Hunter?
I don't know, Davo, but it seems like
Damn, man.
everyone's got an
I hope
opinion.
Mega makes it in here for Madden at least. I remember last year when it came with Madden.
There is
Oh, my
one
goodness.
question
And,
on
yo,
everybody's
Newark as
lips.
well, man. We were
Next
going
for
back and
Hunter.
forth.
Everyone's hunting Hunter.
Alex Hunter.
He's waiting for the internet guy. I think that's just paper talking.
Yeah, weird. The internet's not working today. Strange.
Give Matt, I hope they give Matt the same treatment. I hope they give all their games the same treatment they give us people.
That dude could barely walk around
in the
with
media
those jeans
every
on.
day and getting annoying.
He could even tried to bow.
What kind of club would let
So if King Mega doesn't make it to the tournament tonight, do I win by default?
That is a very good question. You might want to leave that up to the chat.
Yeah,
By default, man.
yeah, by default I win.
Hunter è un attaccante fenomenale.
Hopefully he's got good people around him. Hunter's bombed his bridges. He has to look after himself. Go! Go!
Chat, yo, definitely chime in.
Alex
If
Hunter,
King
you
Mega
really are
doesn't
wasting
make it
time.
to the
Will Alex Hunter
Tekken 7
stay
tournament
or go?
against the Don tonight, or today, right? It's
Yeah, today. Yeah, tonight sometime. I don't know when.
K Mega is on his Xbox on YouTube right now.
Weird.
He's doing it live, offline.
Do it live.
What up, guys? Thank you for
Are they still
having
talking
me,
about
EA.
FIFA?
If you guys don't know who I
Oh,
am,
Yes.
Need
my
for
name is
Speed.
Jesse
No, Need
Jones,
for Speed.
and I am a YouTube creator.
Dude,
So,
that guy's got a sweet jean
I am
jacket.
here to
Yeah, I still see
talk
FIFA
about
footage.
Need for Speed.
Now I finally see a jean jacket. So
Payback.
Homie, that's my homie right there.
Payback.
I kind of want to sing.
That's it. That's Jesse. They're big YouTubers and shit.
I want
Yeah, it's
to
great game.
sing the theme song to
But,
Saved by the
alright.
Bell right now.
All
I don't know
aside.
why.
Yeah, the YouTube channel. I think the YouTube channel is girlfriend versus boyfriend, but they got some.
Producer here.
Yeah,
That is
they
good.
prank versus prank. So they
Yeah.
used to do pranks on each other. Yeah.
Hey man, thanks Jesse. Obviously we're
Cool
really
story.
Her
excited
name
to
is
tell
Gina.
everyone about
Yo,
Need for Speed
rewind.
Payback
We're,
here today,
we're
but more
looking to see,
importantly,
man, if
show
there's going
it.
to be a new
In
IP
Payback,
or not.
you are on
Like,
a revenge mission
so far,
to take down the house.
this conference is
House
very
is a
draggy
cartel
to
that
me.
rules the city's casinos,
So-
criminals, and
Yeah,
cars.
I'm
That
with you
is
so
delivering
far.
we're delivering a brand
But
new
maybe they're getting all that
experience
stuff.
with
EA
one
conferences.
location,
EA conferences are usually horrible every year.
battles and jaw-dropping action moments. No longer is this just
Talking about the PC gaming with the Sims, it gets real
We are
dry.
putting you behind the wheel of an action-driving fantasy.
So Need for Speed
Yeah, I
has
see
been
them
around
putting
for a
together
long
that bug in
time.
the background,
There's
bottom
been a lot of new
left-hand
things coming
side
to the
right there on
game.
the.
Yeah,
and a lot
like
of
wide body
openings
kit
that people
switching
are
back
familiar
and
with
forth,
the
messing with the
franchise.
colors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, we're putting a new
They probably just
narrative
told me,
into
hey,
the
can you
game
just
where
toggle
drive
between
3
these things a
different
bunch of times?
characters, Tyler, Jess, and Mac.
I'll tell you
all
what, those
bring their own
graphics
unique
look
playstyle to
clean,
the
though.
game. You drive across
good.
city, mountains, deserts, and canyons in the most diverse open world ever made.
If they can
for
get
Need
back
for
to
Speed
even
game.
most
There's
wanted
a lot
level,
of
I'll
great
be
new
happy.
elements in this game, but also obviously a lot of
You know, Fonz,
fundamentals
I think a
like
lot of people
customization.
want them to get back to
We
most
go
wanted
way
level,
deeper
yeah.
when it comes to visual performance.
All I'm saying, if those the visuals that they showed in that trailer, bro,
Something we
listen.
call the relics, which are abandoned classic cars
Until
that you
Forza 7
transform
reveal,
from scrap to stock
this is gonna be
to
king
supercars.
visual to me.
Oh, look
Speaking
at
of
that
customization,
buggy.
my homie Nick,
Damn.
AR12 Gaming, he looks like he's customizing a classic Beetle. He's going to be doing a lot
Your
more of
stream's
this
a little bit further ahead
customization
of
and
mine.
gameplay.
That's
at
the
1:30
Scorpio
on
back
stream
there.
If you want to come back.
I just
But
got to the
enough
buggy
talking about it. I'm trying to see it.
down here in
Yeah,
Florida.
You know, we're absolutely
Slow
very
riding.
excited to show you the first one of
He's
the
using an
blockbusters for
Xbox
Need for
controller.
Speed.
Here another YouTuber I follow, yo. I follow a lot of YouTubers who deal with racing
Turn
games.
around and take a look.
Oh, those all of YouTubers right there.
And you watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to a lot of YouTubers who deal with like racing.
2.7 seconds. We intercept.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Yeah.
Is that the one-to-one?
What do you think?
Oh, the
Take this
RTR.
run. Get me close to the truck and I'll take care of the rest.
Oh.
Traffic,
Oh.
bro. Man, listen.
Get me close to the truck before it hits the tunnel.
Look at the pavement. Look at the textures
We
everywhere.
gotta take out those cars.
It's crazy.
My screen's blurry as shit, so.
Hit my woofer right now.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get that truck.
Damn, it's all like damn.
Wait, where's Vin Diesel?
Where's Paul Walker? Oh.
Damn it.
Only the good die young, right?
Oh, that debris looks good.
Get him. We get 10 hours free on EA Access though, a week before it come out.
Till Monday when
Fire.
PlayStation announces that they got EA access too.
You know, that would be a good thing.
That's what I thought, but Sony too brolic for that, bro. Sony want control over all of their games. They ain't gonna have no other services.
Hey, Bot, where are you watching this from? Where are you watching it?
My Xbox. I'm using the YouTube app.
Oh, okay. What stream?
Electronic Arts.
GameSpot is loud and it's a nice stream.
They're going down either way.
I'm gonna try so I can try and catch up.
Take him out, Ty.
Oh man, I like the destruction.
Yeah.
Guys, city's coming up fast.
But it still
I've
looks.
got a really bad idea.
Mac?
It still feels like
Get up on his right.
a racer that looks like somewhat glued in its handling. Does that make sense? Like, it's arcade racer, but like, I don't know, like Horizon, like, kind of ruined me.
Yeah, that's
like racers.
Stuck on tracks. On a
That's
track.
that's so he's making the girl jump out onto the truck.
And this got a nice story mode. I'm down for this, man. Like I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, that is sick right there.
That was a G37 right there.
Oh, look at that
Need for Speed has always played well, though. Honestly, I don't have an issue with it. I know Horizon feels great. Don't get me wrong, but Need for Speed, it handles well.
Well, yeah, you accept it for what it is. It's just sometimes when you have something, it's hard to go back. You know what I mean?
Yo,
The
guys,
same car models, though.
Chat, like, I need to see what you guys
I
thought
can
about
assure you
that.
that plays
I
as well
thought
as
some
it
of
looks.
the action was
Last year
crazy.
at
Guys,
EA
let me
Play,
know
we
in the
unveiled
chat what
EA
you
Originals.
think. Need for Speed
The program was something we
Payback.
created
Is
to
this something
support
you're
small
hyped for now?
independent studios.
They should have started
that
with
bring
that.
experiences that
Yeah,
are
I know,
unique,
right?
gorgeous,
Get the adrenaline
innovative, and
pumping.
memorable to the world.
Yeah, that was.
We are
At least
partnering
I like how
with
the
creators through the
it's like has a
process
story
from
element to it.
development
That's pretty
marketing
cool.
to publishing. But EA Originals is also about funding
about offering a
I don't
level
know.
of security.
Blades is the racer guy in
The
here.
profits from
I
these
consider him
games
the
go
racer
back
guy
to
in
the
here.
hands of the
I know
developers.
we all like racers
We
or
have
whatever.
been
But Blades, what did you
overwhelmed
think, man?
with the indie community's reaction to this.
You don't want to ask me that.
Hundreds of pitches, many of them brilliant, and as a result, we now
For
have
what it
several
is,
new
I haven't really
titles in
played
the
a really good arcade racer
Today,
in a while, so
I want to
I'm a
introduce
little
you
interested.
to our next EA Originals title.
Nice, man.
One that I've been very
Steering
close
wheel or
to
controller?
from the beginning.
A controller.
This game tells a story in an entirely new way.
Controller all day.
Now, a few years ago, I played the indie hit
For Need for Speed.
Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons with my oldest daughter. I loved how different the game
Snaps
felt.
doing karaoke
The
at work right
mechanics
now?
and storytelling were really cool, and we
Is she
both
singing
loved
into
the
cookies?
emotional story. So I decided to contact the game's creator, Joseph.
She just like a stick of chocolate chip cookie dough using it as a mic.
We showed the same passion for games and how to bring new experiences to players.
I wish Midnight Club would come
I
back.
also
That was my
found
favorite
out that
arcade
he was
racer.
building a new studio
Dude, the
called
last
Hate
one, the
Night.
LA, was amazing.
Now we're thrilled to be working with Joseph to bring his new project to all of you. What started out as a wild idea on paper has now turned into a groundbreaking, one-of-a-kind game called A Way Out. Take a look.
A Way Out?
Yeah, this is part of their smaller publish
plan?
like.
Nice.
group.
Stay the hell away from me, okay?
Oh, makers of Brothers.
Brothers, like 5 days ago.
Good reasons to bust out of here, but I need to get out of here too. Yeah? Not my problem.
A co-op adventure. Oh, this looks interesting.
It does.
It's pitch black. We need a light.
Screw it.
I'll go first.
Oh, crap!
You okay?
So the stream's off from the one I'm listening to. Because I can't play the volume on my PC because it screws up your stream.
See? Problem solved.
Come on, Leo!
Oh.
PlayStation got the marketing rights to this one too.
And it decided to buffer.
I like this this co-op adventure. Interesting.
Hey, my name
I
is
apologize
Joseph
for that
Vares,
buffering, guys.
Vares, and I'm
First
the
time
writer
it happened while the
director
actual
of A
conference was
Way
going
Out.
on, so that
I'm
is a very
so
good sign.
excited to be here and show you the
that
game.
looks really interesting, though.
So,
like,
after
really
I finished Brothers, I
co-op
wanted to
have
make
to work
another game
together.
that pushed the boundaries
different
on how to
personalities.
tell stories without
I'm kinda
compromising
digging
on
that, yeah.
gameplay. And this is the reason.
Wasn't the Tale of Two Brothers one not necessarily co-op? It was the left analog stick controlled one brother and the right one controlled the other.
Yeah.
From
Do
EA
you think it's like that, or do you think it's a true co-op
That
game?
is very important for his life. Let me tell you that.
Co-op.
I think it's a true co-op, actually.
Did he model the character after himself?
Yo, that is a good point, man.
I wanted to
Right.
the characters had unique personalities.
Don't look just like him.
A game where me and a friend can embark on an emotional journey together.
I don't know, I can
And
picture
this
me
is
and
exactly
Snaps trying to
what A
escape
Way Out
prison or
is.
something like that playing this
The
game. That would
is
be
designed
absolutely
for
hilarious.
split-screen co-op only, and I mean only. So you will be able to play it online, but to get the full experience and feel, we want you and your
Why you sound like
friends
Shrek?
to play the game couch. And
Donkey.
Gameplay-wise, yeah, couch, nice, right? Action. Finally, yeah. And
couch
what
co-op
was I gonna
game,
say?
huh?
Yeah, let me tell you. Okay, wait, it's coming to me. Come on. Gameplay-wise, it's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be a huge amount of variation. You're gonna be able to play everything. I mean, not everything, but a lot of
Really?
stuff. There's gonna be exploration, driving, action. Also, you won't get tired of this game. I'm telling you. So, but let me tell you
I
this.
stopped caring about couch co-op like
After you finish playing
10
A
years ago.
Way Out,
Man,
I will
it started
tell
with
you,
me
you
not
will
wanting
play
to
a
share my
co-op
screen,
game
and
like
then I'm like,
never
oh, I don't even want to share my couch.
I know, I can guarantee it. I know I sound but let me tell you this because it's true. I'm so pumped up, it's crazy.
I'm
You
so
don't know, I
pumped
live
up.
breathe this game. I'm telling you, it's like it's
Like
gonna
this
kick
guy.
ass. It's gonna kick ass.
He's
So
got
right
personality.
now, I will show you a gameplay video that's going to show you just a small part of the game, but still, you're
He's
gonna
really
get
excited
blown
about
away.
his game.
And I also want to say that I'm
That's a good
so
thing.
proud and happy
Yep.
to be part of this industry. It's
This is
crazy
like
how
this
fun it is
represents
to be
like
here.
probably like 3 years
Gonna
worth.
kick ass.
So much fun.
Super
And also, one last thing. I want to say hello to my Hazelight team watching live from Sweden. Thank you. Goodbye. Hop shaky. Boom. Come on.
There you go. Some excitement. Some real excitement, dude.
A Way Out is a story-driven co-op game. It is designed, played, and experienced only in split-screen co-op.
Is it that much fun, Don?
Which means you have to play the game with a friend, either online.
I'm not sharing a couch
Wait
with
for this shit.
The game starts in a prison. You play as Vincent and Leo. You
You
and
said
a
you'll be
friend
able to-
get to
Harlem
know your
Shake,
characters and unfold their story
You don't know
together.
anything about me, man.
Blaze, I told you I'm not going to share a
It's
couch.
not. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to play online multiplayer.
You said you can.
With or
You can.
without
Yeah, he said it earlier.
On
Still
the
split
right
screen.
side, you see Leo was already in prison. On the left, you see Vincent, who just arrived.
Put your clothes
Now, if you
on,
turn right again,
man.
you can see that Leo can be controlled while Vincent is in a cutscene.
I'm not split screening unless
Here's
I got like
another
a
one.
100-foot screen.
Vincent and Leo are now in the laundry room.
Oh wow!
Your
While
goal
somebody,
is to
while
smuggle
some,
sheets
like
using
while
a
one of the
laundry cart.
characters is in a
You can
cutscene,
approach the
like,
scenario
other
in different ways.
character,
Either
they,
get
like,
to cart with
have the
Vincent.
split
I got a
screen
good
where
pack
you're,
right
you're
here.
doing
I
stuff.
think it's
That's
got your name
crazy
on it.
right there.
Split screen would be split screen work perfect for this. Like this how they got it. Yeah.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, but I think those two guys are just about to fight. What the? What? Who's him?
Who's him?
I feel bad for people who playing on PC.
Everything you do in the game is unique for that scene. We want you and your
They rig
friends
up to a bigger
focus and
screen.
engage throughout the entire story. But let me tell you, this is just the beginning of what you will be experiencing in A Way Out.
Dude, I'm just more blown away from the Tales of Two Brothers to this. Good on him, man.
This looks insane. It's actually.
Yeah, I would play this too, Xbot. Definitely.
Relax, man.
I'll play, but I won't share a couch.
Little Uncharted 4 scene.
Yeah,
My wife would play this with me for sure.
Yo, Blaze, that's what I was talking about. Can you imagine? Because, you know,
I know.
usually
Me again.
husband and wife, we have different ways of thinking
thank
and
you,
doing
Joseph.
things.
That
Like,
game
she'll
is
want to go off
absolutely
one way
stunning,
and be
I
like,
can't
no,
wait for you
we
guys
should
to
go
get your
this way.
hands on it.
Like, it could be really
Probably
fun.
18.
It's gonna cause a divorce, man. I don't know if I want to do that.
But
Yeah,
I
can make my wife
you're inspired to
days.
look
Get
farther.
my wife off Final Fantasy, man.
Creative
So.
ideas combined with new technologies become an unstoppable
I'll rock that.
force.
I'll get that game.
We have teams today taking technologies that are changing the world and using them to change the
Yo,
way we
Tony
play.
Almeida, I am
These are the
actually,
futurists,
I am with
the
you on this.
incubators,
This
our
looks
talented
like
artists,
this
designers,
looks like
and
something. This
engineers
is
within
why
our
we
studios.
checked out this conference
Our
to see
Frostbite
games
team,
like this, games that we
our
didn't
digital
expect,
platform team,
and everything
and a
like
new
that.
research
That's why
division
I
called
really
Seed.
enjoy these conferences.
What
as
motivates
well as
me every
the
day
titles
is the
we
responsibility
know are
we have
gonna
to
be shown.
push our industry forward. That's
It's
one
like the
reason
vitamin B
we
shot for
created
the
this new
industry,
division.
right?
Seed is a small, stealthy team that I work with on a daily basis, exploring some of our most visionary concepts, like deep learning or neural networks, creating a
dropping the
world for
seed.
you to define, to interact with, and share as you wish, or virtual humans with deeply sophisticated artificial intelligence. So instead of one main character shared by millions, we can have millions of main characters shaped by you. That's just the beginning of how we can blur reality and the digital world. Go anywhere, share your discoveries, be anyone. The games become yours. Now, what we know today is that interactive entertainment will change more in the next 5 years than it has in the last 45. Together, we are building that future.
I didn't know that.
One that disrupts, empowers, and is full of play. And to do that, we also need innovative new platform technology. So when we were thrilled when we got our first project Scorpio dev kits from Microsoft.
What?
6 teraflops and true 4K
They're talking
graphical
Scorpio.
fidelity. Now these Madden NFL 18 visuals are just a taste of what can be accomplished combining Frostbite with Project
Oh
Scorpio.
my goodness!
Wow.
Already, we are creating the most detailed, high-resolution environments you've ever
Look at
seen on a
that.
console. Madden looks absolutely stunning, but as game makers, awesome graphics and effects are just the beginning.
That's on
The
Scorpio,
game has
guys.
to feel amazing as well.
Xbox Scorpio Madden 18. We're seeing it right now.
It looks absolutely
Now, I'm just now getting
one
to
more
it.
thing before I go.
Hold your fucking
New
excitement,
IP
please.
is one of the
Hey, listen
purest
here.
forms of innovation.
I'm
in
gonna be
our
excited.
industry.
You're gonna like
A
it.
brand new idea combined with the latest tech and a vision for something extraordinary. The next game will push every boundary for you. It is vast, dangerous, beautiful.
That shit, man. Oh my gosh.
So this is just the first tease that we're showing you today. Then we will have so much more in the Microsoft press conference tomorrow.
Oh.
So don't miss that.
So much
But
more.
for now,
Teasing
here's the
us.
first glimpse of our brand new
All the
IP.
Madden we getting, because
Oh,
I'll be
brand new
pissed.
IP is gonna be, and they're gonna show it on Xbox's stage.
Mm-hmm.
BioWare.
The wall.
Oh, is this Project Dylan?
I think
I think so.
It looks like Jurassic Park.
It protects us from what lies beyond.
Oh man, this is
I'll know in
Scorpio.
30 seconds. Come on. Hurry up.
But out there,
Oh my gosh, bro.
what lies beyond.
What?
Trying to change them.
Damn.
Holy shit.
The story
They're just
doesn't end
teasing
here.
us.
Full gameplay reveal. Oh my
BioWare
goodness.
18 working on. I don't care that I don't give a shit.
Oh, I love it. I love the tease.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean O'Brien.
Hey,
and I'm
this
here
is
today
this is
to
an
share the
awesome,
latest about
awesome
NBA
show.
Live 18.
And we're gonna see that running on
Instead of
Scorpio
talking about
tomorrow.
it, I'd like to show you. We've spent the last
Yo, guys,
2
what did you
years
think about those
completely overhauling virtually every
with
aspect
Madden
of the game.
on Scorpio?
Now we're going to go outside to a hands-on station out in FanFest.
Fuck that.
So
What'd
you
we
can
just
check out
solve?
some of those improvements. And then
What's it called,
we're going
Anthem?
to come back in
Yeah.
here and give you more details about how NBA Live 18 introduced
Man, that game has to come out this year.
play a
Any
basketball
on the games that's releasing this year. I'm excited.
Connor, over to you.
Thank you, Sean.
Think that's an
You look
exclusive?
fantastic. Every single time I see you, we are here out at
I don't
FanFest.
know.
EA Play. I
know
want to
they're
see everyone
gonna
on
get
social
tired of
media.
gameplay.
Well,
I was
Like
hyping it up like,
I'm
you
so
know,
excited to see. I am telling
you
you
can do
right
with
now,
Scorpio.
I am excited to see a first look.
Well, Phil said they not doing no marketing rights for no game, so if that's, I don't know. We'll find out.
NBA Live 18.
Yeah, what's up? I mean, I'm super excited that people finally get to get their hands on NBA Live. We're going to take a look at a replay we just got. Q and I were playing. I'm controlling LeBron.
Are they
He's
about to talk
controlling KD.
NBA?
Let's take a look.
Yeah, they're
We'll
talking
get it.
NBA
Man,
Live.
I'm going to get a drink.
So what we're looking at here is I'm using my right stick dribble control, and I'm performing any combination of moves I want. So I can go behind the back, between the
His
legs.
name is Dugan.
Now I'm trying to attack the basket.
What's going on, Night
KD
Lycan,
or
man?
Q
Yo,
cuts me
thank you
off
for
with a
joining
flick of
us
his left
live.
stick,
Yeah, this
and then
looks
I try to go back at
amazing.
him again. This time I'm
Well,
gonna go
maybe
middle,
not the NBA
but
part. This is.
he was
They should
late,
just call
he
this
doesn't hit his
NBA
left stick,
Nice
misses the
Try.
timing window, and now
I
have
think
an
that
open
should be
lane
the
to
name of the
hoop.
franchise from now
So
on
we see
because
Zaza
they
coming
can't
over.
compete.
Tell me he finishes
with
strong.
2K.
Tell me he finishes strong.
I use my right stick.
But what if they
to
could?
finish with the left hand, as you can see here.
They haven't done it yet.
And now I have an open lane to the hoop.
They were king.
This
For a
definitely
long,
looks a
long
lot
time.
better. This looks a lot better though.
Anything looks better than all your characters getting stuck.
They took a year off, right?
Yeah.
First look at NBA Live 18. Sean, back to you.
I think Live always had the better graphics, but I think 2K always had a better gameplay.
Thank you. We're excited for all
Sorry,
of you
it was
to get your
basketball. I
hands
had to
on
walk
NBA
out.
Live 18. And everyone
Blades-
will have an
popcorn.
opportunity
Blades went to go
do
get
so
something to
through a
drink,
free
too,
demo
so-
coming in August.
I just am
So
like,
this demo will give
this
everyone
is
the
not
chance
something
to
I
start the
understand.
one
So my son sitting next to me, he's a 2K fan. He said that looks nothing like LeBron.
through solo, co-op.
I just called him in his live.
It's because his
carry
hairline
all of
isn't
your
right.
progress over to the full game. Now let's take a look at the one.
Is it receding more in real life?
That looks like his bizarro cousin.
NBA Live 18 is an all-new way to pursue your legacy. Centered on you, your journey is
See, I'm
defined
a
by the
basketball
choices
fan,
you
so
make.
I want to see
Welcome
if they're really going
to
to
the
step
one.
it up here.
The one unleashes the freedom to
That
play
animation
how
didn't look
and with
right.
whom
The
you
eyes
want.
and shit.
Here, the
Dude,
respect
eyes
you
are
earn on the
so
streets
hard to
matters
animate.
just
You
as
don't
much
even
as
know.
the rings you earn in the league.
That looked like
Rise
Massive
through the ranks in the league, an authentic NBA experience where you dominate the hardwood on your way to winning championships. But the new NBA Live goes beyond.
My dog
the
is a
league,
little terrier. How did
taking
you
you into
figure out
the
how to open up
streets
a door?
where the
They're
rules
just
and how you
they're
live,
copying 2K.
live graphics. Live graphics was always
your journey, your
nice
on-court
though.
performance leads to
They're
increased
always 3
skills
steps behind
and new
2K,
gear.
man, in my
As your
opinion.
hype builds in both the
Because
streets
I want a realistic
and
Forget EA start EA started street ball, bro, on video games.
Join the community with 5-on-5 pickup games.
Yeah,
At
but they didn't
iconic
start
NBA Streets.
putting it into the simulation
Drew
as
League
well,
and
though.
continue to build your legacy in the Pro Am
Their
Tour.
street ball was
Earn the
over the
right to go
top
head-to-head
arcade.
They had the dunk contest, and yeah, the NBA Street Volume 2, man, that was like one of the best
to the league.
2-on-2 basketball games to me.
Oh, dude, I definitely agree with you. But like I said, it was over the top arcadey.
This is
like
your
when it
world.
comes down to
It's
it,
time for you
like
to
I don't
be
see this right
the one.
here doing anything to 2K, man. They're gonna have to take another year off after this one comes off.
I've got their fan base, man. Like, you know, they got their little fan base of people who like it.
One person I know of. One person.
Smooth.
Oh goodness. Oh, somebody said Canula ice cream? What?
I'm kind of excited for live.
Dude, I know one person you could play against.
It look good though, man.
Mainly for the street stuff.
Thanks, guys. Thanks to all the teams here sharing games.
Yo, Newark's
Newark's
throwing a house party, man.
How about that for some passion? Now, we've got a massive finale coming up here in just a moment.
His elderly neighbors just had a heart attack.
Pure, unadulterated Star Wars.
Oh, pure Star
I
Wars.
know. I don't got no. I don't.
Let's start the Star Wars counter. How many Star Wars games are we gonna see, guys?
Amazing together. We held our
Let's go through. How many did we see? Like
I think
5
I'd say
titles so
3.
far?
Well, he said they're gonna spend 30 minutes talking about Star Wars, so.
Yeah, so how many Star Wars titles are we gonna get?
The United Nations He for She.
How many do we need?
Bullying organization.
Question.
The Pacer Center
more?
and label.
Yo, I gotta agree with Solo Dolo in the chat. He said the song is more hype than the game.
We donated
Yeah,
$1
I
million
gotta
to
give it
these
to him.
three
In my
great
opinion,
organizations in
he's
support
right.
of building a more inclusive world. And here's where play comes in.
That's me. So I played the little trial or whatever, but I wish they bring the Star Wars 1313, man. Before next gen consoles came out, that Uncharted type Star Wars game was amazing.
The world what a positive
Nothing else about it.
games can be. And to thank you for that, we're opening ways for you to play a bunch
30
of great
minutes of
games
Star Wars?
for free. Starting today for the rest of the week, Origin Access as well as the Vaultlin EA Access are free. For PlayStation 4 players, we'll also have a bunch of free trials running all week. We're talking FIFA,
So the
Madden,
EA Access is on
Ultimate
PlayStation
Garden
4?
Warfare 2, Star
Is that what
Wars
they're saying?
Battlefront, and
No,
much more.
no, they're saying,
So
but
jump
they'll
in,
have
bring your
demos
friends,
to play
have
on
fun with some
PS4.
great games this week.
Oh,
where you're getting ready
gotcha.
and excited for what's to come. Now,
When are the demos going to be
without
playable?
further ado, we bring you Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. Let's. Our eyes are prepared to melt right now. Let's go. All right, they're talking story mode here. Put a story mode on. Please make of the Clone Wars being back in. There was a lot of people that said a lot of shit.
Mega's there as a stormtrooper. That's where he's hiding.
He's the one over there on the right with the oversized
Hello.
Oh.
I'm Janina Gavankar, and I play Commander Iden Versio.
It'd be great if they
leader
just came
of
out
the
and said,
Inferno
no,
Squad
it will not
in
have a story
Star
mode.
Wars Battlefront 2.
Fuck you!
Damn, who's
I'm
that?
also an advocate for in-depth cinema caliber story.
That's the character,
in
the
games.
voice.
That tweet from John Boyega was like the tweet heard around the world. It spoke for all of us. When can we play a Star Wars story? We don't want to just relive the movies. We've watched them a million times. What we want to do is have a new and authentic,
be all hard and say,
untold
and then giggle.
story. A story that delivers new perspectives and enables us to
Mr.
play
Brian
as some
Baker
of our
in the
favorite
chat.
Star Wars characters while also introducing new ones.
I hope
And
I
just
got
like
that
Rogue
tone
One
right, man.
tells an
Who's
essential
that Brian
Star
Baker
Wars
guy?
story ahead of A New Hope.
I guess I could
Star
just
Wars
say it.
Battlefront 2
Trying
will
to be
tell
quiet
a
while
new
this is
Star
going on.
Wars story.
I don't know, but he's got that glamour shot for a picture, though.
Between Return of the
He's
Jedi
like kissing his bicep.
and The Force Awakens.
The fuck?
It's good. But EA didn't just stop there. We loved the previous Battlefront of
That's
2015,
right. She
but
is
we
from
wanted
True
more.
Blood.
Star Wars Battlefront
We've seen
2
her nude.
is much bigger
Where?
than the previous title, with more
Yo,
than
yo,
3
Blade's
times
like, what?
content of the first game.
It's time to
I can't spell her name.
Blaze is like, it's
It's
time
like-
to
Now,
Netflix
I'm
and
all
chill by
about that
myself.
couch co-op, and they're bringing it back.
His
with
wife
the
doesn't
return
come
of
home for
Skirmish.
another day,
So I'm
so-
gonna be cuddling up with someone playing me some Battlefront 2.
I'd be right
In
now.
multiplayer, there are more heroes, more vehicles, more planets. I've been to some of them. More space battles and starfighter assault, and deeper progression and customization, as well as content from
Player
across
models look good.
all eras. But as we know,
I don't like screenshots.
Star
when it
Wars
comes
is
to
not
games. I gotta
just some
see it in
checklist
movement.
of great features. How does Battlefront 2 play?
Yeah, because a screenshot can take a lot of
The team
things
at
out of
DICE in
context.
Stockholm has some of the most talented multiplayer designers in the world.
And that looks
and
real.
they've been working with the EA Game
Way better
Changers to make
contrast
sure
on the
Star Wars
screenshot.
Battlefront 2 has the multiplayer we're all looking for. These Game Changers, they basically get like tapped on
The first
floor,
question was asked was about the
best Battlefront
campaign.
players
They're talking about
and they get 6 days
multiplayer.
loan out to software.
Good job.
As long as they provide
Oh,
valuable
I see what you're
feedback,
saying,
they
man.
get an early look
I
at the
see,
game.
I see what you're saying.
Sounds like an awesome program, and if I didn't suck at multiplayer, maybe I get an invite. That's true.
Am I the only one that
let's
was
hear more
underwhelmed
from
by the
them
first game,
about
though?
their time
I really
Nope.
think
I think a lot of people were, in general. Like, it was very heavily criticized.
I didn't like the combat.
After the release of Star Wars Battlefront 1, the community thought there should have
Everything
been more.
felt real
And
simple.
the good news is this, the developers have
That
been
looked like a
listening.
Weird.
I'm really excited to let the Game Changers get their hands on the game.
This is going to stay, right? Sorry? The clean UI look
Yo,
is gonna
Solo
stay?
Dolo,
still time
again,
to
I
change
gotta
something
agree
if it's
with
not
you, man.
working.
You might be the chat MVP today, man. He's like, oh, cool, devs at their desks.
Oh my god. My first impression with the game is upgraded. All 3 eras are going to be in the game.
They need to let y'all know they're working.
I'm going to have a live cam at my desk.
We've got a whole bunch of new features.
So
One of
many
the biggest
views.
ones that a lot of fans are excited
Well,
about
Don,
is
I
the
can't wait
class
for the
system.
sneak
They
peek.
split the
at
characters
the
up into
character for
different
your game.
classes.
That's
They
gonna
have
be
different
awesome.
weapons, special abilities
That's
that
pretty
you
cool.
can customize.
Are you gonna start
It
it with a
affects your
picture
health.
of you
It
at your
affects
desk?
how you are going to support
I should.
the team.
Should I just start like a really close-up picture of my mouse?
Documentary style film where it just films you at the desk for a while and then have a narrator talking about you for a while.
First Battlefront.
Dude, I can narrate.
Is a
Let me
You,
narrate.
you know, in real life, that's kind of how I am. I just feel like there's always a narrator talking about my life at all times.
Zero so far. We're introducing a system called Battle Points, which will allow you to
But Don,
become
let's
not
be
only
honest, in
heroes
your
but
head,
other things on the
whenever you walk
battlefield.
through a door,
As you're
you have
helping your
own
team
intro
play the
music
objective,
playing
you
anyway.
gain these points.
Yeah, but what's weird is when other people hear it.
Or even coming in as
How's
a
that
hero.
work?
And the coolest thing, I think, is
Like
a
I
level
said,
of
the player models
customization, not
look
just
good.
from a
Yo, the
weapon
movement
standpoint,
looks
but the actual
spot
character's
on.
own abilities.
Collaborating with the
Tell
Game
me that was
Changers
in-game
is
right
always
there.
a really great working environment when you're trying to figure things out.
I'm on my own tauntaun in real life.
Feedback to make it a better experience.
I'm
for
ready to
everybody.
work.
It's like putting your footprint out there and saying, "Look, I'm part of this."
Is everyone in position?
Yeah. Ready?
Everyone ready?
So I'm going to participate.
I've never
in
watched a
making
single
the
Star
trailer.
Wars.
It's a whole different level of fantasy.
Dude, I've seen them all so
3,
far.
2, 1.
And now, on behalf of the EA Game
Have you ever
Changers,
seen the Star Wars Christmas special?
This is the world premiere of Star Wars
cheat,
Battlefront
don't bring
2
that
World
up.
premiere.
multiplayer gameplay.
Here we go, guys.
Because if you haven't seen the Star Wars Christmas special, you haven't seen everything.
We thought EA conference. This
And
is.
if
I
you-
know this is what you guys thought. At least right off the top of the head. This is what I thought.
Hey, Don, Battle for Endor. That's a terrible one, too.
Yeah, is that the one with all the Ewok? The
Yes.
weird Ewok side story?
Yes.
They show that PlayStation logo, bro. They getting their money's worth.
Damn, they flashed it quick.
That shit looks dope.
Yo!
What?
Dude, any Star Wars fan is going nuts right now.
Sector is clear.
My pants don't fit right anymore.
Oh, shit. They just... Oh, wow. Darth Maul. It's over.
That Frostbite engine, man. People, I'm telling you.
It's come a long way.
Definitely has.
That's the...
Damn.
All right, I just saw. Darth
And
Maul.
people saying,
I did get goosebumps.
and y'all think this is gonna be 4K 60 on Scorpio?
Yes.
They already said it is.
But I'm talking about campaign. Multiplayer has to be 60. I don't see 4K 60 on campaign, bro.
Nah.
Wait and see.
It's gonna be medium to high. It's gonna be medium to high settings.
See that?
You ain't gonna get no 4K 60 Ultra.
You're getting 4K 60. Don sort of confirmed it with that.
I didn't confirm it.
I'm saying. I'm talking about.
I know you-
Listen, I do not care about multiplayer, bro. When I'm talking about campaign.
That was PS4.
It has to be 60 on multiplayer though.
Look at
It wouldn't feel right.
Look how great it looked on the PS4.
Wookiees, Kylo Ren versus Rey.
Just imagine Scorpio 4K 60.
All right, I gotta see in the chat how many Star Wars.
Probably is
fans-
Scorpio footage.
Hold on, how many Star Wars fans are in the chat, and how many people are incredibly hyped?
Okay, so
for
we
this
have
game
even
right
more
now.
exciting things for you. In just a moment, you
Okay, Trevor. After this.
Shoutcaster Alex Goldenboy Mendez and DICE developer Paul Kesslin will showcase Assault on Theed, the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer. Yep. We've got 39 game changers ready to go, head-to-head in a 20 versus 20 match. Battle on
See, that
Theed,
screenshot
and
looks good, but
I'm gonna take
when it
the
was in
40th
motion,
slot.
it actually looked better.
We'll see.
It did. It looked better.
Okay, but you're not
It
gonna want to
did.
miss this because, like, maybe you've seen some teasers with
Yo,
this
Master
is the real
Yoda in the
thing,
chat
okay?
says EA
all the
always
bells and
screws something
whistles,
up, though.
all the newness. But before we take you there,
Servers.
another big Star Wars.
You know them
Battlefront
servers be ridiculous sometimes on EA.
like maybe you've seen some teasers.
Hi guys, it's John Boyega here. You thought I wasn't going to turn up? Yes, I was. But I'm sorry I can't be there with you because I'm doing a play in London. But I do have some great news. Obviously, you know I'm a massive fan of Star Wars Battlefront 1. And now we're going into the next chapter with Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I'm very, very excited to share this news with you. We've seen Yoda. We've seen Luke. We've seen all the other
Master
characters.
Yoda's
but
like, I hate Star
where's
Wars.
Finn?
He's
Finn
like, just
will
kidding.
definitely be a part of Star Wars Battlefront
Master
2
Yoda.
alongside with Captain Phasma as part of the first season of free content. And there's more. On top of that, we also get to play on the new planet Crate that you saw on the Last Jedi teaser trailer.
Crate?
In
Is
April.
that
this
where
is gonna
pallets
be
go?
an exciting time. I'm going to be playing. If you see Finn running around whooping
That's
his
where they're
ass,
born.
that's me.
Bro.
So I'm getting ready, getting set for you guys to play
It's a
with
planet
me on
of
Star Wars
pallets.
Battlefront 2. And I'm excited. Let's play.
Let's play.
Black Spartan on the screen.
Did you listen? Finn and Phasma are heading
He said
Shout out to Black Spartan though.
and it
Yeah.
will
He resemble her. He resemble him a little bit.
He does a little bit,
The
man.
team at
I
DICE
gotta give you
heard
that.
Yeah.
our feedback loud and clear on the
He's a
previous
Black Spartan.
Battlefront and are
Yo,
committed
shout out
to
to our
keeping
boy
this
Black
community
Spartan.
together with themed
One of the most
seasons
loved
content,
and hated people on
post-launch
Xbox
for
Live.
all players.
Yeah,
It's a
the
weird
Rage
balance.
King. That boy raged so much.
So, the first season, inspired by Star Wars The Last Jedi, is
Yo,
only
who's
the
next
beginning of
in
the
the
additional
chat? It was like,
content
I don't even
coming
like
to this
Star
game.
Wars, but
All
wow.
post-
DLC.
heroes,
Fire.
maps,
Yeah.
weapons, and vehicles.
You got me.
Free
I don't like
DLC.
Star Wars, but I like
Everyone
what I
who
just saw.
owns Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Hey, shout out to Mega for ducking Dawn.
Yesterday, EA announced that players who pre-order
I think Mega watching somebody's stream.
Pre-order, you get beta early access.
So, let us recap. New essential Star Wars story. Multiplayer across all 3 Star Wars eras. Space battles. Split screen co-op.
Split screen
And
co-op.
free content that will keep us playing together for years to come. Yes, right? Yes.
I checked
yes.
the next gen stream and it looks like a slideshow. It's terrible.
I
Really?
am so
Aw,
honored
man.
to be just a tiny little
It's
part
like
of this.
stop motion
He didn't even tell me he was
amazing
doing. He was doing.
I can't believe they let me do this.
He just goes rogue.
And
Yeah, he just
I can't
fires
wait
it
to play
up.
the game
Let's
in
do
its
it.
entirety in November, and I get to start right now. So
Pop a
I'm
couple
gonna go pick up my
jujubes
controller.
and let's
I'm gonna
go.
throw it over to iJustine and Golden Boy
We're doing
and
it,
Paul
people.
to take
Yeah,
us
everybody's
to
streaming this
Assault on
shit.
Feed, the world premiere.
Well,
of
huge shout
Star
out
Wars
to the
Battlefront
60 people
2's
watching right now. Yo,
multiplayer.
thank you guys so much. Definitely appreciate
Thanks
the
so
support
much.
from the
Hey
community.
guys, welcome to the world premiere of Star Wars.
I know they're all
Battlefront
here
2's
just to listen to
multiplayer
Blades, though.
Yes.
Get the
Yes.
fuck- Half these people don't even know me.
People don't realize Blades plays all his games with a racing wheel.
What we got going on here today, guys?
We got a lot going on today. First of all, what we're going to see today is a 3-stage
My stream is
mode.
so
It's our
behind that
new
I'm
gameplay.
synced up with
We'll be showing the
feed of your show.
We'll be showing people going.
shit.
Our attacking feed.
You're
We'll be going all the way
on
to
the
main
Electronic,
pathway towards the
electronic
railway to
arts.
escort
Go,
the MTT tank.
go to that stream.
Go to-
From there,
must say, go to- yeah.
The droids need to try to
Good shot.
bypass security, make their way
Sam
into the
Walton
palace
said he
itself.
is sold
If they're
on the
successful,
game.
they'll be able to take on the throne room, and there the droids will
All right.
ideally try to capture that
Vast
from the clone
HD
army.
Stampede
Unfortunately, the clone
41
army's still there.
is
We just try to
asking
push them
Old
out
Republic
and make
with
that last
question
stand.
marks.
Let me just take a moment here and appreciate the fact that we get to be droids in Star Wars. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait. Are you guys excited?
This looks honestly like better than the actual battles
You guys
in
gotta come alive
Naboo
over here because
when
we're
they did the
gonna see some
movie.
Great gameplay. We have some great game changers.
Of course,
who are
Master
gonna be,
Yoda. Knights of
competing
the
here,
Old
and I use
Republic, please.
competing as a
Definitely,
term
dude.
because
That's
these guys are holding
something
nothing back just yet.
Yeah,
people
no,
have
it's been
been
super
asking
exciting, and we got a
for
chance
I
to
don't
play
even know
yesterday,
how
and it's just really
long.
fun to sort of
No.
get into this environment. You know, it's something that we've seen in the movies, but we were actually in the gameplay, and with somebody here who has actually worked on the game. So let's talk more about what we're seeing here and getting into this, because there's 3 phases to
How
this.
small do you think the
Currently,
hitboxes are for the
phase
droids?
That's right. And also, we have some great game changers. You saw one of them pop up in just a little while.
That
It was,
is
BF
actually a
updates,
good
Full
question,
Shark,
because if you can beat the
Moose
droids,
we also
then-
have.
Dude, I like how the droids have like a little bobblehead action to them as they run it.
Yeah, that look funny.
Star Wars HQ and some NBA Live just cuz. Why not? You know?
I was about to say, why did I see
Here you
NBA
go.
just pop up?
So, Star Wars Battlefront.
So
2,
far, I don't
folks.
think Battlefront 2
Now this
has
is awesome because
disappointed at all.
essentially
What do you
phase 1
guys
you get
think?
to escort an MTT
That's good.
down the street.
I didn't buy the first one because I was unimpressed when I played it at a friend's house, but I'm buying that one.
Definitely. The
Looks
the
less
droids
dumbed
are
down
sitting
when
there
you see
trying
the
to
gameplay.
escort that MTT
Well,
up the
Fonz,
main
you
pathway.
just
If they're
recently gotten
successful,
into, like,
we
the
go on to
whole
that phase
Xbox
2.
One,
But right
started,
now
like,
we're seeing
really playing it
some
more and
specialist
stuff like
gameplay
that. Do
from
you
I
have
think Battlefront
EA
updates.
access?
Yeah, let's actually
No,
talk
no,
about
I
the
don't.
specialists. And also,
Now,
you're
if
gonna
they
see a couple different classes
if
here.
they
This
offer
class in
the early
particular
access,
that
'cause
Master Chief's
I
using
feel
is
like
the
they're going to have
heavy
the early
class.
access. I don't feel
Specialist,
like they're going
pioneer,
to
sniper,
leave a
right?
title
Exactly.
out
What do they
anymore.
do?
So
Kinda
the
like,
heavy class is
you know,
great. They got a bit more health than your
Titanfall 2
average
and all that
trooper.
good stuff.
They're also able to
Would
pop
you
that
think
combat
about
shield,
maybe
try to push into
getting,
areas. So
like,
you can
a
see those guys
temporary
pushers or
subscription
defenders.
to
as
try
well.
the game out
But it looks like we got
early
one of our
and
Vulture
see if
droids
you
right now.
Well,
like it.
Not sure who's flying this
here's
guy,
my
but
problem with
these
EA
guys are
access.
great at
Well,
air-to-air,
what I
trying to take
perceive
out
to
those
be a
other ships that
problem,
might be
because
coming
I
in.
really don't
And
know.
with
So maybe
Starfighter,
one of you
otherwise
guys can
you're
let me know.
provide some great drop
With
support like
EA
we're
access,
seeing
if
here.
you're
Trying to get some strafing runs in
playing a
on the
game and you get early access,
Come on, man.
you continue your game when it fully launches.
Yes.
It's the whole game. It's the actual whole game itself. So the saves and everything.
I always thought it was something to where you had to stop playing.
No,
They do. They do sometimes on some games
Story-based
stop you at a certain
cut
point.
you off at a certain point, but you still save your progress. So when if you decide to buy it proper,
That's
yeah,
good.
so-
Okay, because I don't want to play the shit over.
yeah,
Yeah, no.
it won't be like that at all.
Great bombing runs, really, and eliminate as many people.
Like, say for instance, Star Wars Battlefront 2, they will probably give you like two or three the first 2 or 3 campaign missions or whatever you could play through, but you will get 10 hours of play overall, like with multiplayer and stuff like that, and everything carries over.
Yeah, because I was thinking, like, why would somebody want to play 10 hours and then play it over again?
Yeah,
You know?
no.
What I love
They
about
keep,
this is
they
everyone's
keep your
like, oh, look
saves
at
and
this great
everything like
open
that.
map,
They just
and
block
then when
you you
start
from
phase 2, it's like
progressing
everything starts coming in
anymore.
and coming way closer
I'll
together.
probably end up
and we're
getting
talking
it.
a little bit more about
Yeah,
the
'cause
assault
we-
Yeah, you're actually downloading the whole game though.
Yeah, what they don't want you to
It's
do
actually downloading the whole game.
piece
EA Access and then like beat the game and never buy it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh!
That's painful.
And plus, you get 10% off the purchase of the game anyway. So
Yeah, the games are like $54.
I'm sorry, but this
Yeah.
is damn good.
Your typical run and gun
This
action.
looks like a lot of fun.
There's
It looks like
signature
there's so much
ability.
action
You
and
see here at the
everything
top of the
going
screen, your
on.
number
Like
2 ability.
around every
That switches you over to a shotgun. You get a little bit faster.
It might be a
And
good
you're able to
multiplayer
get in
game to
there
pick
and
up
kinda,
after a
break through those
cap
front
out
lines.
on Halo.
I love using the shotgun, man.
No.
Just,
first and third person. It's first person and third person by push of a button.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's how the old one was.
It looks like a great game to pick up and play if you're ducking somebody in Tekken.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, exactly.
Too bad it's
Or-
not out yet.
or if you're waiting for someone to play.
Just look at those graphics as he's flying around and stuff. The cloud.
I'm like balling with my head.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any hiccup in the frames or anything because he's spinning around pretty fast. You know what I'm saying?
There's some weird pop in when he gets closer to the city. I noticed for the flying part.
There's pre-alpha.
Well, they playing on PC anyway, so.
That just means Scorpio, doesn't it?
Yo, thank you, please. Thank you.
Oftentimes used was the semi.
So you think it's a keyboard just to hide things? They just put the keyboard there just to have it.
But the button prompts is actually keys, like the 3 things you can switch between on the right hand side.
Yeah, you're right.
Also, some AAT tank action here, and this is that doing what it does best. It's suppressing that
This
point,
game
trying to
already
keep those
looks
clones out of the way.
10 times better than the original.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All the maps look the same on the other one.
I just want to take a quick moment here to shout out one of the newest moderators to my channel. Huge shout out to Killer Scorpion.
Give you some escape options in case you get into some hairy action.
Oh, we didn't get to see this one before. Finally,
Oh, we haven't. Some ATRTs, yes. So these are great for taking out those AATs. So these guys are a little quick. They have an ion charge ability. That way they'll be able to do a little bit more extra damage against the tank.
Dude,
They see it.
Dude,
So you
confirmation,
can imagine, like,
combat
3 or 4
rolls.
in the battlefield,
I just
really
saw it.
rushing around points. Like,
Ninja
look
roll?
at this.
Combat roll. No, ninja roll. Combat.
No, it's Ninja roll. If you ever watched O-Snap's
I was actually
Drum
going to say,
Division,
could I get shot off
like,
of
all
it
she
if
did was
I'm on
ninja
top
roll
of it
down
because
the
my body's
street.
so
So it was hilarious. So
that was that question was answered, instantly.
Almost immediately.
Yeah, almost immediately.
All right. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it. But you gotta let me have the next one.
And also, I did want to highlight, we had an officer, as a matter of fact, right in front of Star Wars HQ.
That pop-in is very, very minimal.
Yeah, but you do see it, right?
It's very minimal though. That thing, it's one of the cleanest looking games I've ever seen so far.
Buff up my teammates. Try to let
In
them
terms
get
of
some extra
first-person
health,
shooters.
Let them push through the points faster.
Can you even imagine with HDR?
What happened?
Finally, some good dogfighting going in there.
Okay.
So
all right. And one starfighter.
What's great about some of these starfighters is these are accessed through our new battle point system. So instead of finding a pickup token on the map like we used to in the last game, you're now able to.
EA redeemed themselves with this one.
You know, it's funny when you talk about like pop-in and stuff like that. For tomorrow, when we're checking out like Xbox's conference, one of the things with Assassin's Creed that I want to see is how the game performs
And also something to look out for too. When we get into phase 2, that's when battle points are really going to play a role there.
I mean, right now, definitely you see a lot more. It's an open space. You have
It's hit and miss. Like in certain areas, like all of a sudden you have it, and then all of a sudden in other areas it's like silky smooth for no reason at all.
The problem with Assassin's Creed for me has always been that it's been the same formula, and I've grown tired of Assassin's Creed. Like I love it first when I start playing the game, and then it ends up where I start getting bored of it and I don't finish it.
Never finished Assassin's Creed game and got like almost all of them.
My favorite Assassin's Creed was Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. I feel like they just drifted away.
I hear you on 2. I agree.
Oh my goodness! Like the story was engaging, going into like the kind of like dungeons and stuff like that, and trying to figure out the puzzles was a lot of fun to me. And it feels like every other title after that just got more and more watered down, and then more and more dependent on
Was Black Flag. Black Flag.
Black Flag.
The Black Flag was good too.
It turned me off because I don't like anything sea-based, water-based.
Bombing
I
runs
don't
here.
like the boats.
I guess me and Fonz won't be playing.
No, I won't be
Thieves
playing
together.
Sea of
Be a
Thieves.
thief.
Doing great.
Nope.
Oh, and we see there
Don't
one
like
of the
that
officer
stuff.
classes
Not a
right next to
pirate.
one of the clones.
Officer
Can't wait to make
No,
Mel walk.
Sea of Thieves is not for you.
Oh, Snaps is in the chat. Say no to Star Wars. Really?
Want to be able to have
I think
one officer available because
I think she does not. She does not want me to like it because she's not a big Star Wars fan. And she
could be a droid.
I would be in her
Astro
ear.
droid without no soul.
I will be in her ear constantly, like about this game. I think she already knows that. She's kind of predicting the future.
You know, there's a great way to win a game there, but what you do is you challenge K Mega to Tekken, and then what you do, he gets afraid, and then he forfeits his match, and then you get a game out of it.
Hey guys, anybody who is following K Mega on Twitter, just let him know. Go at K Mega 4 and let him know that the Don is saying that he is going to forfeit the tournament today, and then Don's going to automatically win.
We also just saw the B2 Super Battle Droid there as well. That's something you can get
Another
with
one of my
Battle Points
favorites.
as well.
Another one of my favorites.
Best bet ever.
You know what? Oh snap! You know what? Stick to your guns. If you're not a Star Wars fan, then yeah, let them know. Like you don't care how big the game is.
Here we
you're
go.
not a Star Wars fan. Go ahead.
This big explosion indicates phase 1 is over.
My initiative.
Now
We're getting the game, right?
Phase 2. This is when the action really begins to pick up here because it gets really tight
Phase
inside of that
2.
building,
Try
and
to
players
reach
need to be
points.
So
mindful
what
of
you
that.
bought when you go
Wow.
buy a copy,
Look at that destruction.
Everyone, especially
just
with
tell
that
just tell the
cooling
GameStop
that he
employee to
has,
put a
be able to keep him
different slip sheet in the cover art when they go to check out, just so you can walk out with Star Wars.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it's a sheet of something that she wants to play, she's gonna like snag it from me and try to play it.
Prime opportunity to push up
She'll play
here.
this.
Players falling.
She played Friday the 13th. She'll play this.
Oh, speaking of Friday the 13th, I think we're doing another
Here
round
we go,
tonight.
folks.
Is it working yet? Oh, Darth Maul.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, look at his jump!
He's a great mobile attacker. He's going to sit there with his lightsaber.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Darth Maul, man. He looks badass.
I mean, some of his abilities you can see here. He's got that spin
Oh!
attack. He's able to
Oh, wow.
rush in and out of combat and just take guys out in the process.
It was funny, I was talking to Musel earlier, and he was using Darth Maul, and he was saying how there's Boba Fett as well. But he was talking about how he wishes Darth Maul could reflect. I was like, if he could reflect, he'd be too strong. He'd be way too strong.
Damn, Darth Maul just took off.
That was a good flank by Boba Fett.
He's gone. He's like, can't stop, won't stop. I'm out of here.
So what role does Boba Fett fill in this battle?
Boba Fett is definitely a hunter-killer. So if the clone army is able to get some of their heroes in play, like this is where Boba Fett will really shine. Is with that jetpack of his, he's able to kind of float above the battlefield.
I even like the
fire off some
droids.
rockets, really just take out.
Their animations are
What
awesome.
difference does he have from the last game?
I like the bobblehead.
From the last game, we give him a bit
the one droid runs.
Even the one that they were just showing, because he is top heavy.
He also has
I
rocket
feel it.
barrage
Like
instead of just one rocket.
I can see myself playing and like tipping my shoulders left and right.
Also, one thing to keep in mind, we saw the B2, here we go. But
It's got that.
It's got that
It's got that
side.
football stance.
Yeah.
That football stance where you kind of lean into or something.
Yeah.
As well. We haven't seen much of it yet,
See,
but
I
that
love
would be
little details
the
like
clone jump trooper.
That's right,
Very
that's right.
different from the standard like assault class or heavy class. It has the jump jets that you love from Battlefront, the original.
What?
That's right.
Brought back here, but now focused on the central class.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're back to Boba Fett here with the
This definitely looks dirty.
So you think this is the last thing they're going to end with, or you think they're going to end with anything more?
Ooh, they got him though.
Down.
I think
Jesse
they're
was
at
able
least
to
going to
find
give
him on that
teaser or
one,
something
but here
else.
comes some officer gameplay. Here
Gotcha.
Show Madden yet.
Support.
I don't think they're going to show Madden until Microsoft
We're the
stage.
linchpin of the team, you know.
I think they're showing Scorpio.
What is his 2 exactly? His 2 is the healing
His
ability?
2 abilities, yeah, exactly. It's that healing ability. It gives you a little bit of buff for your little over health, but it also heals you back up.
Microsoft.
So we got some of the jump
conference is gonna be
troopers.
bananas. I have
Oh
no
boy,
idea.
and here we go.
Like why
It's,
so
getting ready for
absolutely
phase 3 in
No,
just a
it's
little
the
bit.
weeks
There's a
leading
jump
up to
trooper. We
this,
talked about him before.
This the first Microsoft E3 conference where there were no leaks.
I know they sealed it up,
Everyone's
man.
gonna have it equipped. Although it
That
was really fun in the original
That's right.
But I am
yellow,
gonna-
At that
yellow
belt.
and blue make green sealed, man. They
People,
tightened
a lot
up.
of people love to jump at.
Yeah,
that was
they must have used that
super
fiber
excited
tape.
to play as her.
Just fixed it all up.
She's quite a powerful character.
Don't run.
Some of
She
her
got,
abilities.
she got out of that one really.
Don't run.
quickly,
Oh!
but- wow, they got her.
The droid fallen by a
Finished
simple
her
For
off.
effects.
No, but
So
Ray
how
has
does
Ray
her
has
mind
abilities.
trick affect enemies?
Absolutely. So Ray's mind trick is something that against all enemies, they'll be
That Darth
confused
Maul
a
is
little bit.
gone.
Your
He's
controls will kinda,
flying all over the place.
work
Yeah,
against you.
fly all over the
Yeah.
place, clear out a room, and take off. That's all he's doing.
You know what it looks like? It looks like they took the animations from the Yoda fight and added them to Darth Maul.
So much going on here.
Darth Maul looks beast, man.
We saw a little Han, yeah.
Are we gonna get some Han?
I hope so.
I hope so.
But I mean, you saw it earlier. So every time you finish a life, we'll show you how many battle points you have, and some people have enough points to get those reinforcements. And especially
There's
this
so
late
much
game,
going on
we
this
see a lot of
multiplayer.
special forces coming out, a lot more of the heroes coming
This
out.
feels like Battlefield.
So again, this jump trooper here, with his rocket launcher and his jump pack.
Dude, Battlefield feels
that
barren
last zone
compared to
and
this.
capture the point.
Nah, there's some choke points in Battlefield where
It gets very intense.
it gets hectic.
Laying down fire.
Battlefield in the right
just
areas,
absolutely dominating the clones. They need to push out. They need to fight this one out here. There are so many lives left that the Separatists have to their team. They could really run through this. The clones have to start
not
acting
for
fast
anything.
because
And, like,
if they
Battlefield
cap it,
1 is
that
an
will
awesome
be it.
game.
The Separatists
But
will
what I'm
win
seeing
this
from
game.
this, I would
It's not
actually,
looking so good for
I
my
would
boys in the
consider
Clone Army.
trading it in for this.
I'm a Separatist fan, so I'm excited.
I'm just gonna go on whichever team wins.
Oh,
So I'm not gonna be too picky here.
Okay,
I like the
ship.
movement.
I
I
understand
like
that.
being
You know,
able
no
to
loyalties.
have
Maybe
like
you
the,
are
the
Sith after
jetpacks
all.
and stuff.
Maybe
like
I
that.
am.
All the different characters with the
Yeah, so
like
in this
different
third phase,
abilities
though,
and
in the droids are trying to capture that throne.
stuff.
You can
This
see here,
is
if you
looking
remember,
like this is gonna
this is
be-
the main throne.
This
And
is
this is
gonna
such
be
super
insane,
close
man.
quarters. Do you have any sort of strategy?
Dude, I like the shader they're using on the floors.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're the clones, you're
The
hoping
marble.
My brother
Yeah,
Sub-Zero
torn
is
up.
in the chat. What is
It's
up,
like too soon,
dude?
man. I can't relive Force Awakens again. You know, like don't do it.
Yo,
Darth Maul is
Sub,
destroying
yeah, I was
absolutely
gonna say, Sub, check out
everything.
this
Is there
Darth
any
Maul,
tips to,
man.
like,
This
taking
guy
him
is
down?
I mean, you want to
incredible.
try to combine arms.
Oh, you lost!
Oh.
The tip is blasters.
Run away. Maybe
That's
run
the
away.
tip. Run away and just shoot the crap out of Darth
Yo,
Maul.
MVP?
36
man.
kills.
He was our
Holy
MVP.
shit,
Look at
yo.
that.
Nice.
Are we sure this is going to be
So,
native 4K
congratulations.
on Scorpio at 60?
Kills he ended up picking up there, man.
You have to wait.
So it was already confirmed. Shit, basically.
Not bad. I'm lying. It was freaking awesome. I love it. It's so good. It's like I love the class.
So this is what iJustine does.
Because again, you can really get your squad, your friends,
Somebody
get together
tweets
and
a
say
move.
like, "Hey,
Yo,
I
we
wanna
figured it out,
run the
man.
officer, and
What
we're,
do you
we're
do?
running through some highlights here. Maybe that wasn't the best highlight.
I'm still confused what she does.
Mooch has no idea what she does, but yet
Actually, I think it's just a crash montage. I think that's what we're gonna do at this point. It's just all crashing all the time. I'm down with that.
But it was Newsuck. I mean, he's sitting there, getting this many battle
Maybe,
points to capture for his next
maybe
life.
that's the
That's what you wanna
secret
try to see.
to getting people to tune into her.
Either snowball.
We're just trying to figure out what does she do.
Keep building, getting more and more things.
Yeah, that's right. And again, just the game. One thing I do want
Yo,
to
Killer
compliment
Scorpion,
the
man,
team on,
what do
and,
you think
know,
about
EA
this
Dice,
game? Are you
just the way
picking
the
this
game
up
is.
day one
It's
when it
so
comes out?
beautiful.
From what you've seen
Especially
so far.
seeing this part
You
Get
mean-
over your report is crap.
brought to life. the way that
I mean, day
Oh,
minus
hey.
7.
So, I mean, kudos
A
on
week
that.
early.
Once again, just
Yeah, right?
dropping jaws everywhere.
We try. I mean,
Yo,
the team
I
back
think-
home
I
is
think,
amazing.
the
They
Don's
do
gonna have to,
incredible things.
he's
I mean,
gonna
you can
have to
see
sell that-
It looks
that
so pretty.
studio.
Just look at this.
No, that's not happening.
It looks beautiful.
That's
You don't
not
get rid of
happening.
that.
It really does.
That's an essential tool.
I was just gushing right now. Like we get it. The game looks good.
That is
Darth
just game
Maul
making
and
weapons.
that whole thing there.
And overall, I mean,
Darth Maul.
Don, I
have to
never
say,
got to ask you,
I
man.
can't
The
wait to
first,
get my
the
hands
first
on
day
it. I
that you
can't
had
wait
the
to coordinate
studio
with my
in the
friends,
house, the first night,
and,
it kind of slept over.
destroy the
Did you
clone
accidentally
stuff.
call
I can't
your
let
wife
her do
by
that. Yeah.
its name, like
exactly.
when you went to bed?
Separatists all day.
You know what I'm saying? Like good night,
Guys,
honey.
that was
Like
so
good night,
awesome.
studio.
Now,
I
if
mean,
you guys are in LA, you can come join us
that
at Fan
happen?
Fest this weekend. And if you
I
come on
got yelled at
we've got a
to come to
chance for you
bed
guys to
because
go to
it's
Gamescom
set up in our
Germany
bedroom,
this August.
and I was
All you
sitting
have
there.
to do is come and play,
I sketched
which is,
literally for like
that's
12
not
hours
asking too
straight
much.
on
And you
on
have
that
to be
thing
the
for
best
my own
player in your
concept
match. You
artwork
guys
and
will be
all this
entered
on the
to
projects I'm working on.
to Cologne, Germany,
And
for a
I'm just
pass
like,
to Gamescom.
and all of a sudden it was daylight again outside. I'm like, oh, I was drawing all night. She was yelling, go to bed. I just want to finish this whole thing.
When you
Dude,
were
it-
done, did you push it down slowly, flat?
Oh.
Table?
I always do that. It's just the.
Well, if you guys like Star Wars like we do and you guys want to play as your favorite heroes and villains, you guys can download Star Wars Galaxy Galaxy of Heroes right now on Android or iOS.
Nope.
And you can play
Not gonna
as
do
any
it.
of the iconic characters that you guys saw today.
You have iOS, you can do it now.
Not gonna do it.
Making Battlefront.
You don't have no Windows phone.
I have
Got-
Injustice 2 on my phone though.
I play a ton of Galaxy Heroes. I've played that game.
What's
ever
that?
since it launched.
It is probably the best fighter.
I do
this
have a
year.
problem.
Yeah.
But there's just so much Star
That
Warsy
guy.
goodness. I can't
Yeah.
help it.
I got to pick it up. I have to play
You
it.
should try it.
Now,
Yeah,
granted,
my
I
brother,
still,
he-
you know,
he
I
was
didn't get
going
my
nuts
hands
about
on
it,
Marvel
so
vs.
I guess
Capcom
I'll have to
Infinite
play it.
yet,
Yeah,
but
I was
it's
actually playing,
clearly
in
between
December,
those
so
two.
around the holidays, that's pretty much all I did. It was great.
At Christmas, just
All right,
away.
sorry,
Injustice?
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining
Injustice
us here.
2
Stay
or
tuned to
Marvel vs. Capcom.
battlefield2.com
I
for more
know
about the game.
other
and we'll
people
see you
are
guys
kind of
soon.
playing
Thanks,
this game.
Paul.
It begins
Golden
with a
Boy.
T.
This was
I
incredible.
don't
And now I'm
really
gonna send
remember the
it over
name,
to
but
Patrick
that's
for
not even in the category anymore.
Maybe we should
Terrible
ask
Tekken.
K-Mega what that game is. Oh, wait, he's not here.
Thank you, everyone.
That's been the
And
running
thank
joke.
you to the
on
real
the show.
rock
Yeah, I
stars
can't wait
of
for
this
him to
show.
see this
The
afterwards.
development teams inside EA. You are truly amazing.
He's going to have some excuse.
I've got no
Now,
problem
we
with
can't
Tekken,
wait
but
for more of you
it
to
does
play.
look dated.
And there's more
After
coming. Stay
playing
tuned
Injustice
online
2,
for a
how
closer
could
look at
you
some of our
even
biggest
look
games.
at
Yeah,
that?
the art
Remember,
assets are a
EA
little bit
Play
behind the
is for
mark,
all of
right?
you, our
Oh,
players.
Injustice 2, my
Thank you all for
atrocitus
joining
is
us.
beast right now.
Now,
He's only
let's
ranked
play.
13, but dude, I've been grabbing like epic gear for him and stuff. Man, he's my go-to guy right now.
Oh,
Mobile
Galaxy
game.
games. Here you go. Phone games.
I forgot to turn the
That's
audio
what
on.
I was looking forward to.
Yeah, they did. I was wondering if it was me at first. I'm like,
Only on
You can't-
Nintendo.
Is the Force strong with this one? That's what.
Yeah, so that. Yeah, I mean the stream is over, bro. Like their conference is over.
No, this is their closure right here.
We're here in Hollywood, California
Yep.
at EA Play. We're here to talk to you today about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and a brand new character we have come to the game we teased last week, Grand Admiral Thrawn.
all right, guys. Well,
Today
let
I'm
me
joined
let me
by
cut the sound
Cassandra
from
Gomez,
this guy.
community
I
manager
don't
for
think
Galaxy
he
of
wants
Heroes,
us to hear him.
also known as Cozy
Real quick,
Spoon
and
in
let's
the
go
community.
into
And
kind of like
Daniel
our
McLaren,
thoughts
lead designer on Galaxy
the
of Heroes,
show and
also
everything.
goes
Yeah,
by Not
stop
Real-
talking, guy. There we go. All right, when it's all said and done, man, let's definitely hit up our special guests first, and I'm actually gonna hit up Blades. Blades, what do you think when it comes to the EA conference? Was it? Do you think it was a really good show? Do you think it was a good way to start off this year's E3? Man, give us your take, your opinions, dude.
It started. We all kind of agreed that it didn't start off the way we think it should have started off, but overall the show was a pretty. I wouldn't say great, but that was a fantastic show.
Okay, I got you,
You
man.
know-
What kind of stuck out to you, man, the most?
That one couch co-op game. I forget. I've already forgot what it's called.
A
but-
Way Out. A Way Out.
Yeah, a way out looks something. It looks something that's going to be good to do in the house with my wife. You know, that interests me more than anything else. But I'm not a fan of Star Wars, but I will be buying that game day one. Star Wars was great too. Didn't get my fight night though.
No, dude, I did tell you in the beginning, like, if that's what you were looking for, unfortunately, man, I knew you were going to be disappointed.
I had a feeling it wasn't going to happen, but that's what we were looking for. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah,
Hey,
I got you, man.
keep wishing, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
No doubt. Yo, Fonzarelli, and again, yo, thank you guys again for hanging out with us for the EA conference. Yo, Fonz, overall general opinions on EA as a conference, and basically because they kicked it off, really. So how do you think like E3 is starting off for this year, man?
I'm glad we got the worst out of the way first.
Hold on, Ubisoft is around the corner too.
Geez, yes. So what I want to say about Ubisoft real quick before we even watch the show, though, guys, take everything Ubisoft shows you and just know that you're going to get a down res in graphics. Just know it's coming.
Nope, because we have the Pro and the Scorpio with capable hardware.
No. They always down res graphics, even on the PC. They show you stuff that never comes out. It's not the same. Anyway, what I thought about EA show, I thought it started off weak. It started to pick up momentum with Need for Speed. Need for Speed looked decent. If it has a decent, compelling story, I'm going to be there. I'm going to play it. I'm going to definitely enjoy that. And that A Way Out looked incredible to me, just based off of having a co-op game. But it was interesting with the little twist there, how you work together with a split screen, even if it's online. I thought that was pretty cool. I can't wait to see more of that and see how that plays out. And then, of course, they ended with a banger. You had Star Wars Battlefront 2 looking incredible. Darth Maul flipping around, doing his thing, just really got me hyped. It looks great so far. But one thing I will say is about the first game, I was underwhelmed with how the gunplay felt. It just didn't feel like the guns had much impact or anything, and it felt a little weak in that area. So hopefully they improve on that. But everything else looks to be improved on. They've got a story. So that might be a day one buy for me.
Nice. What did you think about the Need for Speed Payback? Within all this, I mean, the new IP looked really interesting. I love what they were doing with the split screen and how it was different on each side. Like when one was doing a cutscene, the other one had work to do and stuff like that. But what about the Need for Speed, man?
Yeah. I said the Need for Speed looked pretty good. I think that if it has a good story there, I'll be playing it. If it's anything like Most Wanted, if it goes back to that, I am there, man. Like seriously, that was the last Need for Speed game that I was really into, was Most Wanted, and that was on the 360.
Yeah, I mean that is one of those titles that a lot of people point back to. I know it was one of those games that like on the 360 in the 360 era. I played that game a lot, the original Most Wanted. When they came back out with the Most Wanted again, it didn't do the first one justice at all. All right, and it was just something completely different, and I think a lot of people have been craving that Most Wanted to kind of come back. Yo, Newark, man, because I asked Fonz about Need for Speed and stuff like that. I want to hear like your overall thoughts about the EA conference and how you think E3 started, but then also because I know you are a racer, I want to hear again, what you thought about the Need for Speed Payback as well, man.
The Need for Speed Payback to me, now it's like one of my most anticipated races this year, besides Project Cars 2. I'm really looking forward to it, man. They won the whole EA conference, man. I know I'm gonna end up playing every last one of them games up there because of the EA access. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, man.
I got you. And how do you think this all started? Do you think EA was a good conference to kick it off, and do you think they did a good job with the conference in general, man?
More this year than previous years because they have focus on PC, like the little PC titles they be having, like The Sims and like the other titles or whatever. But it was real. I don't know. I mean, so maybe that's why they spent a lot of time on talking about FIFA and Star Wars. But yeah, they didn't show much, but it was all right.
I got you. One more thing, Newark, because I think you are the sports guy in the panel that we have here right now. I know Blades was he was kind of excited for NBA. How do you feel about them? They really focused on FIFA, and when it came to Madden, like it seemed uneven, like the balance between Madden and FIFA. Did you see that as well? It looked like they were doing more FIFA than they did Madden. Were you disappointed with that? Did you see it, man?
Man, at first I actually was watching the conference with Madden on my mind. That was like the number one thing. But if they dished it off to the best stage ever tomorrow, then I'll have no complaints. Find this form, just as long as Microsoft don't take a million years talking about this, show a little bit, show a trailer, show like the new physics or whatever, and just keep it moving.
I got you.
I think you're
we don't
right.
need we don't need a 15-minute Madden segment.
They're going to show Madden tomorrow. That's why they didn't really show it today. They got.
That's what I'm saying. The stage tomorrow, because when they talked about Madden on the EA stage, it was referencing to the Xbox Scorpio. Like that's so. The other game, the game that looked like Jurassic Park mixed with Titanfall. What's that?
Jurassic Park.
Anthem.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. I'm also looking forward to seeing more of that. So,
because the way the foliage was moving from the effects of the monster I can't wait to see that tomorrow.
So that's a game. That's a game that they created some hype here at this conference that we probably wouldn't have had going into tomorrow's conference as well. So that's pretty cool right there. Yo, Don, what did you think about EA's conference as a whole, and what do you think about how do you think E3 2017 kicked off so far?
It's we got E3 a day early, right? I mean, you can't really complain. You can't complain about that because I don't think we were expecting this until I think last week or the week before. The EA was going to do this, so it's cool to get E3 started and talk about games and all that sort of stuff. EA's always been a weird low for me. I'm not a sports game guy. Like I do real sports. I don't play them on my console. It's just not my thing. You know what I mean? But I understand people are into it. Obviously, Madden is a huge successful franchise. You can't deny the success of FIFA and those sort of things. But I really felt like a lot of what you normally would see at EA's conference was withheld for other conferences. In regards to that, I really feel they're going to have some more stuff on Sony's stage and Xbox's stage. I would say more Xbox heavy, just because they took that brief moment of time to say, "Hey, this is what games are going to look like going forward on the latest hardware that's out there," which is Scorpio. And they show all the Madden stuff, and they showed the Jurassic Park Destiny mashed up game from BioWare. The little tease clips, and there's more to come. So I really felt like a lot was just their big heavy hitters were held off, and we're going to see those most likely tomorrow. So.
Now, with that being said, like the heavy hitters, kind of being held off for other conferences and stuff like that, do you think it was a good decision for EA to do a conference this year, man?
I said this yesterday on GRG. I like when people show up to E3 and show new stuff. Even though EA is a little bit detached, they're not E3 proper, they're still part of E3 in some form or fashion. And it shows huge support for the industry to do that. They're more available to the public than some of the other people that couldn't get into E3, things like that. And so, I'm it's their games. They got to have time to shine and not just on Microsoft or PlayStation stage, but just on their games alone. So
Don, I think you said it last night too. EA has outgrown that convention center for E3.
I think E3's outgrown that convention center. Like at the end of the day, because you figure when EA would leave, you'd be like a giant hole in the show.
Can I cut y'all off real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So somebody tweeted the end of Anthem, like the little words at the bottom of the screen or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess Anthem gonna be running in 4K on the Scorpio, because at the bottom it says pre-alpha footage, 4K resolution not available on all platforms. Wow.
But when they say that, I think it's because it still comes out on the original PS4 and Xbox One.
You got to keep in mind that also means PC when they say all platforms too. So that could do multiple things.
They never, no trailer ever says 4K not available. We know people with PCs can get 4K.
We know that, but I'm just
and
saying.
this is an EA trailer in reference to the Xbox Scorpio that's going to be on the Microsoft stage tomorrow.
I understand. What I'm saying is, don't paint yourself in a corner, because that does also mean.
Well, that's the first time I ever saw that.
Yeah, no, it is the first time.
Yeah, but I don't think they're references to PC, man. I don't.
No, but it could be reference to the Xbox One S, to the you know what I'm saying, the Xbox One family of devices. Not all of them are going to do native 4K. You know what I'm saying?
Where I'm going with this is that we might get that in 4K on that Scorpio.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying. You're pretty much confirming it's going to be 4K.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of that, but what I'm saying is you're going to see those little things on the bottom of a lot of games this E3, and just keep in mind that could be taken totally out of context. They're considering
going to be 4K on the PS4 Pro neither.
Well, I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not going against what you're saying. I'm just making my own statement. I'm just talking shit right now.
He's brainstorming basically out loud. Like he got Will got the information, and like Will's come to some conclusions, and he's still thinking about others. Yeah, I could definitely, I could respect that. That's something that I do on a daily basis. I think I drive snaps crazy sometimes for doing stuff like that. So
I've been in your party chats. You do.
But all in all, like guys, and I'm gonna leave it to the panel and whoever wants to pick it up first, definitely pick it up first. And guys, run with this. Were you guys surprised that there wasn't more Star Wars? Because with all like the development studios under EA, that are working on Star Wars games, were you guys surprised that there wasn't more Star Wars titles shown today?
Yeah, I was hoping to see that, that undercover Star Wars game that was being worked on, that RPG. So
the one that Amy Hennig is kind of, she's helping. Well, her job is to basically flesh out the story.
Yeah,
right?
That's disappointing. But what they showed of Battlefront 2 was great. So, we got that at least. But, looking at that Madden, though, I got to say, with that story, it's probably going to get me to buy a Madden. I haven't bought one in years, so I might buy this one for that story.
I'm still holding true. I was a big 2K fan. NFL 2K was my football game, and
yes,
with the whole rights to the NFL and stuff like that, I'm holding out. I want competition for Madden first. I want to see what another development studio can do with a licensed football product. And until then, I don't have a problem not having Madden in my library, man. It's just how I feel. And I feel competition is good. I mean, you can look at it in the gaming industry itself with the whole console wars and all this. Competition helps bring out the best in.
Of course. Of course. I haven't had a Madden since 360, so it's been a while.
Yeah. Definitely. Anybody else want to hit up the Star Wars thing? Are you guys surprised that we didn't get more Star Wars titles, more Star Wars news under EA?
I bet you we're going to see more.
Is it possible that it's there's a reason Xbox doesn't have Battlefront as a marketing deal?
Oh, what are you trying to say?
Yeah,
somewhere else?
because money is well spent somewhere else, bro. Like we Xbox fans gonna play it anyway.
No, but I'm saying maybe one of these other Star Wars titles are.
You said Battlefront because Battlefront's own Star Wars is owned by Disney, which is partnered with Sony.
Yes.
They would never. You would never see a Star Wars game marketed by Microsoft. Never, unless
Well, they have more freedom than you think. It's just they have a little more strong arm ability with that partnership, but they can't like.
Yeah, it's understandable, but it's not gonna happen.
Yo, shout out to just real quick, Master Yoda. He was like, they done the story thing on FIFA 17, and it was horrible. So, Yoda plays FIFA and stuff like that, and I know, talking about the story when it comes to Madden and stuff, he says the story, in his opinion, on FIFA 17 was horrible. So just don't throw your eggs all in that one basket. For that title. And I could definitely see that. Yo, shout out to Yoda. Good looking out, man. Don feels like they're going to have more Star Wars to be shown throughout E3. I like what Blade said about, possibly the reason why Battlefront 2 isn't marketed with Microsoft. And I also, it's interesting with Newark because he said...
Do some research.
Disney,
I'm telling you.
Disney, man. And that makes sense as well. So it's going to be interesting. I thought there was definitely going to be a bigger Star Wars presence. I don't know if I thought so or if I just wanted it to be that way. Because I'm real interested. And Amy Hennig, she's known for great stories when it comes to Uncharted and everything like that. And I really wanted to see what she would bring to the table in terms of a Star Wars game. So I am kind of disappointed about that. All in all, it was an EA conference, and in my opinion, I wasn't expecting too much. That newer, smaller title, A Way Out, is definitely interesting. Payback looks, Need for Speed Payback, in my opinion, looks good, but it looks like the other Need for Speeds, to be really honest with you. They really got to go over the top when it comes to the story. They got to either really dedicate themselves to that.
the camera on those wheels was ridiculous on that.
Yeah.
Here we go. We are back, guys. I apologize. OBS decided to be like, hey, what about me? You never mentioned me throughout this whole show, and decided that it was going to shut down for a minute. But all in all, guys, I mean, I wasn't expecting too much from EA. I think from having lower expectations, I came out a little bit happier. The Battlefront 2 looks absolutely amazing to me. I think they have done an incredible job with that. Going from the outside combat and the fights in the air, on the ground and stuff, and then condensing it down to infiltrating inside a building, and then just seeing the absolute chaos that was going on inside the building. That just looked like a freaking awesome game to me. But all right, so all in all, this is gonna be our first rating. We're gonna go down the line real quick, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. But I guess we could do. What do you guys want to do? You want to do a 1 out of 5 rating or a 1 out of 10? I like 1 out of 10, but how do you guys want to rate this? 1 out of 10?
1 out of 10, no half points. No half
points.
No
decimals.
half points.
I don't want to hear a 0.5, 0.7, 0.4, none of that, all right? So, special guest first here. Blades. 1 being the worst, 10 being the absolute best ever, mind-blowing, eyes-melting type conference you can have. What would you rate this EA conference for 2017, man?
7.0.
He had to put just to put point in there, man. I saw what you did, dude. So you that high, pretty good, pretty generous.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I'd say out of all the games they showed, FIFA probably not the only one I'm gonna buy.
Ooh, nice, man. All right, Fonzarelli, man. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
I'll give it a 6. 6.
Oh,
because as far as the show, how it was put together and everything, I didn't think it was that great. I just didn't like the way it was laid out and what they showed exactly, except for Battlefront. They really showcased, and we knew they would do that. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6.
Yeah. Oh snaps! Yes, we are rating EA's conference. We have Killer Scorpion and Solo Dolo are doing it as well. They actually agree with Fonz, gave it a 6. So everybody in the chat, man, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. Let us know how you would rate EA's conference for this year's E3. We are going to go down. Newark, man, 1 out of 10. What would you give EA's conference this year?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Whoa, you got 2 7s? I didn't think that would happen. So why?
Yeah, it could have been better. It could have been better. I will have all the titles that they showed today except for FIFA. If I played, that 10 hours would last me a year, honestly. They could have shown more. EA, they used to have like a monster number of IPs, and they don't have that many IPs. I mean, maybe some of them is saved for certain stages, but we need more from EA. But what they showed was great, though.
All right, I got you, man. I got you. That's like I said, I didn't think we were gonna get 2 7s out of the panel, but man, that's why you asked the questions, yo. All right, Don, man, give us your rating, 1 out of 10, man. What would you give this conference? I'm not sure if you even like doing this, but I am forcing my hand here as the host.
No, I'm gonna say 7 as well. Because I have to give him a little bit of a break because I'm not, if I just rate it off of purely what I like, it's going to get much lower. It'd be like a 4, right?
Uh-huh.
But if I legitimately look at like their sports titles, they're the best in the business at it, right? And that's why people do buy EA games. It's one of the biggest reasons, right? And they showed that. Did it start off slow? Absolutely. Was there awkward points? Sure, there was, right? but at the end of the day, what really saved it for me is they showed. No, it wasn't that, but it was the gameplay. They showed gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what we care about as gamers, and they showed what that game does best is like massive, complete chaos multiplayer. If you know what I mean, like that as a gamer, that's when you get excited. So, Battlefront 2 saved the conference. If it weren't for that, I would have to score it much lower. But games that people like that I have to give them credit due there, and I also have to give them credit at the end. So I have to give them at least a 7. and they're also working with a little bit of a handicap because most of their games I think they're going to be on different stages. So
okay, I got you, man, and I gotta let you guys know. Between 1 and 10. Well, first of all, let me hit up. Oh Snaps actually gave the conference a 4. In her mind, 4 out of 10. Not a great grade right there at all. Longshot gave it. Longshot in the chat. Longshot 316 gave it a 5. And like I said before, Killer Scorpion gave it a 6, and I'm looking for the other name as well who gave it a 6, and I just got lost in the chat.
Solo Dolo.
Solo Dolo, there we go. Thank you, Blades. So Solo Dolo, Killer Scorpion gave it a 6. Master Yoda also gave it a 6. Guys, I'm gonna have to go with a rating of 5 on this for my rating. And the thing is, I know FIFA is widely popular, and I hear what the Don is saying about other games being on EA games being on other stages and stuff like that. But guys, guess what? This is the EA conference, man, and you should have your product there on your stage. I understand like they're gonna show off Scorpio with Madden and stuff like that. I can actually understand the whole BioWare thing with the new IP because there's like a deal going on with Microsoft and whatnot. But have your stuff on your stage, and I thought there would definitely be more Star Wars. I'm disappointed at the amount of stuff, the amount of games that they showed at this conference. I thought they could do a lot more. I know there's a lot more development teams working on a lot more projects, and they just didn't come to the stage this year. So I was a little disappointed in that. Need for Speed Payback, it looks good, but I don't really see it going leaps and bounds over the past 2 iterations of Need for Speed, and they really have to go in on the story, in my opinion, and decide if they really want to go over the top or not. Battlefront 2 looked absolutely incredible to me, and that was their showcase. If they didn't, like Don said, if they didn't have that game on there, man, this conference would have been an absolute disaster. And A Way Out, actually, that was that breath of kind of like fresh air. It was a different way to view a split screen.
It's a co-op Uncharted 4.
Yeah, and
sold his game.
But the cinematics, like the split screen wasn't always 50-50 either. You know what I'm saying? They mixed it up. They showed it different ways. Aesthetically, it was intriguing. It kind of brought me into the gameplay with them doing something like that. And I really hope it works out. It's a game that now it's definitely on my radar, and that's the main reason why they brought it to the stage. And I actually can't wait to see more on that. So all in all, I got to give it a 5. There were some really good high points, and basically 2 with the A Way Out and then the Battlefront 2. But I just felt like, with so many teams working on so many projects, they could have brought a lot more to the table. And it just left me kind of like wanting those projects as well. But I don't know, guys. We need to wrap it up real quick. Again, to our special guests, I really want to, special thank you. Guys, I will let you know we are doing a live reaction for Xbox tomorrow. And Blades and Fonz, you guys have been absolutely amazing. And if you're not doing anything, we would love to have you guys back tomorrow as well. But
this is going to be the longest 24 hours ever. I swear it is.
But I thought you were doing a live react on BGST.
No. Well, I talked to Next Gen. I'm actually going to go to the after show for that. But I'm gonna be with my next podcast fan, man. And
yeah,
we've been looking.
We need to be together for that price reveal.
We've been
swim in our tears.
We've been looking forward to this conference, even before I was on BGST, and I felt like this is the place to be, man. This is where, like, I'll have my next podcast family together with me. We'll do the live reaction like we have been planning on basically this entire year. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, have everybody together like that. And like I said, Blades, Fonz, if you guys aren't doing anything, you are more than welcome to jump in. Blades, I know you don't really do this. This was your first time. I hope you had a lot of fun doing the podcast, man, because to me, it's a blast, dude.
It's You don't realize how hard it really is until you actually do one type of thing. I'm a pretty comfortable guy, but yeah, sometimes you put on the spot, you don't know what to say. I mean, you got no pre-show notes, no nothing. You're trying to stay organized, so I try my best to wing it. It was fun though. Thanks for having me on.
Nah, dude, you did a great you did a great job. You are the ray of sunshine in the Xbox Live, in parties and stuff when we play games, man. I don't know. Do you want to let people know like where they can like follow you on Twitter or anything like that? Give them your Twitter handle. Do a couple plugs, man.
There's nothing to plug, man. Twitter is Brian Baker 1981, and PSN Xbox Live, Delirium Blades.
Delirium Blades. All right, guys. If you didn't catch that, go back and play it again until you do. But definitely add him on Xbox Live, PSN, and on Twitter, and let him know what a great job he did. Fonzarelli, man. It's like a 40-year-old with a comb over, man. We got to get those plugs in. So what do you got for us, dude?
Hey, I'm just glad you guys invited me. Thank you, Xbot Don, for having me here, and it was great to meet the rest of you here. And great show. And everybody, shout out to everybody in the chat. Everybody was great, man. You had a lot of good people chatting it up in there, so that was cool. And you can find me on Twitter and here on YouTube at jfonzarelli. So you can find me at both places, and also on the 60 Frames No Lag podcast on Wednesdays, and on Friday nights I do GRG. So that's about it.
Recognized game, man. Dude, it was an absolute pleasure, and like I said, not only am I inviting you guys, to do the live reaction with us tomorrow, but I am definitely hoping to work with you guys more in the future. You guys did an outstanding job, and you and Blades were absolutely entertaining today, man. It was an absolute pleasure.
Appreciate it, man.
No doubt. Newark, Mr. What's your new tag on Twitter, by the way, Newark? Like
is this Will? Is this Will?
There was one day you changed it, man. Like
I was getting attacked by some ponies on man, listen. I'm actually beefing with PC dudes now.
Oh,
shoot. PC dude. What did you say?
I posted one article about the Assassin's Creed.
Okay, yeah, but
it went haywire.
Yeah.
I posted it in Bang Bang too. It went haywire, man.
Gotcha.
I got you. Well, Newark, why don't you let everybody know where they can like follow you on Twitter and stuff, because you are definitely more vocal on Twitter, and I know you have projects on Facebook as well. So why don't you let them know where they could get a hold of you, man?
Yeah, the Xbox Club and the Facebook group is Xbox News for Xbox Gamers, and you can follow me on Twitter at NorkNJ360.
Nice, man. And dude, you have become more and more outspoken over time. It is absolutely it's great to have you in on the next podcast, family, man. And I love how you are a lot more comfortable now, and you will say your opinion no matter what. So definitely appreciate that, Newark.
Yeah.
Let's get to that chinchilla wearing fool over here, the Don, man. What plugs, what projects do you got that you wanna tell everybody in the chat, man?
I guess I'm going to be here tomorrow. I didn't know we were going to do live react tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. The best way to get a hold of me is through Twitter. It's thedon_KTR, which stands for Kiss the Ring. And I will have a lot more links probably up tomorrow on my Twitter handle, so my YouTube channel, all that sort of stuff. And in the celebration of E3, I am going to have a time lapse of one of my new characters for my game. So look out for that on my YouTube channel. It'll be on there before E3's ends. So
nice. And you guys know my channel. I am Xbot448. But just to let everybody know, I keep it simple across the board, whether it's PlayStation Network, whether it's Xbox Live, whether it's Twitter, just about anywhere. You can search Xbot448, and that is where I will pop up. Guys, it's been an absolute blast doing this live reaction. Everybody in the chat, you have been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, and tune in tomorrow when we go with the big dogs. We got the Xbox conference, and I cannot wait. When they teased that new IP from EA, man, that made the hype just that much more. So I hope you guys tune in tomorrow. I believe the show is at 5 p.m. Eastern. So we usually start about a half hour early. So check us out about 4:30 or so, and we'll go in and check out the Scorpio together. But guys, thanks to the community and all the support you guys show us, and we will see you tomorrow, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
Later.
Peace.
E3 bitches.